I was distracted by his weird voice.
Oh, disconnected. Womp. Freaking womp. Oh, that sucks.
Oh my god!
Is there something that is concerning to you?
Wow.
I'm afraid I do not speak feline.
Wow.
I am afraid I do not speak feline.
Wow.
I'm 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 afraid I do not speak feline.
Oh my god.
I have noted a deviation in your intonation. I'm sorry, but I do not speak feline.
Wow.
Oh, jeez.
And then Bagel would turn around and walk away.
Huh? Just harpoon me. I'm gonna cannon over. It's stupid. A little more left. Like, go. Yep. Actually.
Nope.
Booyah! Perfect shot. Stop spitting at me. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Oh! 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 Oh, what is that? What is all this? Look at the street. It's just littered. Oh! What is that? Oh, it's a snake. Oh! There's more. They just keep teleporting. Yo, I need to heal. Y'all actually almost got me on that. That scared the piss out of me. Why is there an elk that's like, hey, I'm gonna eat you? Way. We have to do this.
Father. Papa,
let me help you out. I got you.
Me lose the game. 3. Coca-Cola came to town, Diet Pepsi shot him down, Dr. Pepper fixed him up. Now we're drinking 7 Up, got the flu.
There's a lot of
Now
fruit in
we're
here.
Drinking Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew fell off his
I'm-
mountain. Now we're drinking from a fountain.
I got
Poor
fireballs.
Fountain had
Look
a
at that
stroke.
shit.
Now we are drinking Cherry Coke. Cherry Coke lost her cherry. Now we're drinking Loganberry. Loganberry got
Wait, what is
lost
this?
at sea. Now we're
Oh, it's a
drinking
pulley.
iced tea.
Okay.
Iced tea died and
What
choked.
time? I'll be
Now we're
busy
back
from
to
5
drinking Coke.
to...
Oh my God, Gizmo. I love the abuse. I love the abuse. I enjoy the abuse. Yes, abuse me more. Hit me harder, daddy. And we same time, same wavelength, both of us. Both of us figured it out at the same frickin' time. Nice.
I love that voice line.
Deerling's like, I've just been lurking and listening to the saga this entire time. I'm so proud of both of you.
Suppressor. Fully smoked.
The brain cells. The brain cells. I will go ahead and import it as soon as I can.
Off your feet!
Let her go! Many enemies.
Fuck me! I forgot they had their ult. Fucking annoying. They're getting impaled from both sides.
Got one.
Spike down A.
Yes,
Last
go, baby.
player standing. One enemy remaining.
More down.
Okay, back up if you can.
He's got a plant.
I think he went around on them. No, he's there. Turn around, turn around.
beast!
Switching sides.
I'm clipping that. Thank you. Yeah, no problem, Treble. I got you. I got you. Hey, Ericon. Hey. Hey. You want to see my beavers? Okay, I'll show you my beaver. Come check it out. Check it out. Check it out. I've got.
Oh fuck! Wow!
Spike rush.
Donald, how did you get out of solitary confinement?
Really want to die.
What?
You've been a bad boy.
What the hell? He got weird fast.
So he got weird
I
fast.
don't understand what is going on.
He got weird fast. He's at the end of this session, I will have you all be applying a level up. You're now level 6. Moving forward.
What? But I didn't get to annoy Lemon about a level this session. No.
It's not about It's not about the level.
Lemon into not giving us a level.
It's not about the level, everybody. It's about Lemon's sanity leading up to giving the level. Just Emmy, we're all in danger. Because I will die.
Did someone just spawn like chaos on you?
Yes.
Did you get spammed?
Watch the stream if you can.
Oh goodness, Lemon.
More people really need to like spend those bits to use that chaos creator. I mean, look at this entertainment.
Lemon?
It won't stop.
Lemon.
Oh, well.
Wrong lever!
Here we go.
Wrong lever! Oh no! Oh no! Ah!
Here we go.
I didn't even get touched. Chambers are pro with me.
30 seconds
Oh my
left.
god.
I died. Whatever.
Yeah. Where do you think you're going, man?
Let's go.
Hey.
Good job.
Good stuff, hey.
Switching sides.
I like you guys.
Go go.
See? Because it keeps skipping over me.
No. Bats. No. Oh my god. Norton died with me, but the scream. Uh-oh. Yes, let's go, Treble!
I tried.
Yeah, that's pretty close.
That was epic.
Yes, it does.
And it's got the punch sound effect.
Well, I can't hear it, obviously.
Yeah. It's so cool. Oh, I'm in the front.
Go, Lemon!
Yes.
Oh no, I've been pushed back.
Wait. Yes.
I'm like all the way in the back.
Oh, I think I'm gonna get first. That's the first time I've gotten all the way through without dying. Yeah. Let's go.
Go, Lemon!
That was so cool.
Wait,
the anime hype
Didn't
worked.
qualify, though, anyway.
I was all the way in the back.
Oh.
Hell.
All right, let's see if we can sit on me now.
Where are you? Oh, there you are. Alright, I'm coming. Let's see. I cannot.
You can sit
Hey,
in
Lemon,
me.
I'm inside you. Feel Lemon.
Fulfilled. Can I take a moment to self-promo my favorite streamer? Sure. Knock yourself out. I'm super like loose on tonight. I don't really care. Oh, you're just stop it, you. Just stop it. Oh, you're just precious. I don't know what I would do without you, Turtle. Oh, you're just so precious. I love you so much. The scream. Thank you. Yeah, no problem, Treble. I got you. I got you. Yeah. Ericon. Hey. Hey. You want to see my beavers? Okay, I'll show you my beaver. Come check it out. Check it out. Check it out. I've got beaver. All right. Uh-oh. Yes, let's go, Treble!
I tried.
Yeah, that's pretty close.
That looks that bad.
Yes, it does.
And it's got the punch sound effect.
Well, I can't hear it, obviously.
Yeah. It's so cool. Oh, I'm in the front.
Go, Lemon!
Yes.
Oh no, I've been pushed back.
Wait. Yes.
I'm like all the way in the back.
Oh, I think I'm gonna get first. This is the first time I've gotten all the way through without dying. Yeah. Let's go.
Go, Lemon!
That was so cool.
Wait,
the anime hype worked.
Qualified though, anyway.
I was all the way in the back.
Oh. I will go ahead and import it as soon as I can.
Off your feet!
Gotta go! Fuck me! I forgot they had their ult. Fucking annoying. They're getting impaled from both sides of it. Got one.
Spike down A.
Yes,
Last
go, baby.
player standing. One enemy remaining.
More down. Okay, back up if you can.
He's got a plant.
I think he went around on him. No, he's there. Turn around, turn around.
Yes! Freaking aced!
Switching sides.
Alright, I'm clipping that. Same time, same wavelength, both of us. Both of us figured it out at the same frickin' time. Nice!
I love that voice line.
Deerling's like, I've just been lurking and listening to the saga this entire time. I'm so proud of both of you.
Suppressor.
The brain cells. The brain cells, because I will die.
Did someone just spawn like chaos on you?
Yes.
Did you get spammed?
Watch the stream if you can.
Oh goodness, Lemon.
More people really need to like spend those bits to use that chaos creator. I mean, look at this entertainment.
Lemon?
It won't stop.
Lemon.
Oh, fuck. Wow.
Spike rush.
Donald, how did you get out of solitary confinement?
Really want to die.
What?
You've been a bad boy.
What the hell? He got weird fast.
So he got weird fast.
I don't understand what is going on.
He got weird fast.
Is there something that is concerning to you?
Wow.
I'm afraid I do not.
That would be where my big problem came in. Got it. Okay.
Custom art of every character I currently have in D&D Beyond except for my Thri-Kreen Thief. It's the only one I haven't finished the art for.
I could really make an investigative character. Hey, Lemon, should I bring a detective?
Are you gonna go with a what is it, wild hunt shifter?
No, I was gonna go Heron Gun.
Would do it too.
Yeah, and I would switch to rogue and be an inquisitive rogue.
Oh, that would be obnoxious. In the high likelihood that I'm gonna die, I've got a warlock. I've got a genie warlock on the horizon.
All right, give me 1 second.
Might just.
I don't know if I was muted the whole time. It's a good thing you called it out early. Appreciate that. I probably was muted because I had to mute when my wife came over to talk to me right before I started stream, and I probably just forgot to unmute as stream started. So let's try that again, shall we? Nothing important really transpired from the moment that I hit live till now, but thank you for using that button appropriately, as always, Nerdy. But welcome in. Yeah, I thought I couldn't hear you. I was just staring at trouble. I wasn't talking for a minute anyway, so that works out. But welcome in, everybody. I'm the King of Lemons, the most sour of them all, and today is D&D night. Last we left off, the party was in the midst of a combat with a bunch of mummies, and getting a couple of them were getting kind of their butts kicked. Nadia has joined us while I was stalling with my definitely intentional muted microphone. Yes. Definitely intentional. All right, so let's see. Ad break ended. We're good to go. Everybody should be on board. Hux. Let's see. Descent. Second option, your mom. Yes, that was Toaster's campaign. So I was actually just talking with the party about that a moment ago. I'll mention it actually when I undeafen. I'll fill you in because I'm going to talk to them about it for a second. But yep, they are in the middle of combat. We were waiting for Nadia. Nadia is here. We are joined by Riss, Lados, Sentry, Nadia, and Logica this evening. Jalal and Echo. Jalal and Echo will not be joining us. Jalal's power is in and out, I guess. It sounds like they've got a big storm rolling through, so he's not going to be joining us until maybe later, if at all. And Toaster, Echo, is in the middle of a family matter and will not be able to join us for the evening as well. So it is currently the group of 5. So let me adjust who is on screen. I believe Jalal was already MIA, so I don't really think I have to worry about that. Yeah, Jalal wasn't here for part of last week either, so yep. Don't have to worry about Jalal. And then Echo is now unconscious. Let's see, we do have 1, 2, 3, 4. Who am I missing? Am I missing Lados? Where the heck is Lados? I'll find him in a minute. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start it up. Glad you guys are here tonight. Hope everyone's having a, wonderful evening. There we go. I realized I was muted.
Oof.
That's why I went back. It's fine. I was actually I was pretending to be muted so that I could buy time for Nadia to arrive.
Okay, cope, buddy.
Most definitely.
Be careful not to trip over your tanks of copium there.
So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get our combat rolling here. Let's go. Let's see. Done with that. Should be all set actually. That's not what I wanted. All right, so, and then somebody was asking about the campaign names. I thought it was funny because I started mentioning it before, but I was muted, so nobody heard me. I was looking at the campaign names, and I was like, man, we need to get Toaster to host his campaign again. That was fun. I had a good time bullying Toaster.
Yeah. You think it was the spiders?
It was the spiders. It was definitely the spiders. At least that was the tipping point. We were already bullying him pretty sufficiently. Essentially, we were coming up with all of the ways in which to thwart his plans as the DM. Go this way. We don't wanna. We're gonna go that way. Do things this way. No, we don't wanna. You get surrounded by 100 guards. Okay. Well, what did we do? It was like pass without a trace, and everybody had a modifier of like, it was their plus 10, and then there was another thing that gave us a bunch of buffs. I think I got like a 35 on my roll. It was something freaking stupid.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It was freaking stupid. I'm like, yeah, I got a 35 on my pass without a trace, and Toaster's just like, please stop.
I mean, the funniest part was I was a cat. I turned into a cat.
Oh, yeah, and then you were climbing up windows or something. It was just, we bullied him.
I walked right out the front door as a cat.
And we bullied him into submission. It was super fun. I want him to host again so bad.
Sounds like a fun time.
Yeah, I'm sad you missed that one. That was a good one.
So maybe I should create another druid and just summon more spiders around Toaster.
Yeah, there you go. Oh,
sounds like a good idea.
In this
to me.
campaign too. Oh yeah, I see where you're going with that.
Yeah.
I was about to ask where Lados' character was. Thank you for moving him. I did not see him.
You're welcome.
All right.
Oh wait, I do have one built. I do have a character built. I just need to boost him.
All right. So now that we're all squared away here, we are starting the turn order with Logica. You have, as a party, defeated 2 of the mummies so far. Several more are wounded, so to speak. Most of them are looking pretty beat up. A couple of them look like they're still doing okay, but otherwise, as it stands, you are now down in Echo. Jalal wasn't here last week either, so no Jalal. You got 5 of you, and currently Riss is in the front with 7 HP. Logica is looking a little rough, but otherwise still good. No longer on death's door, so to speak. I think that's it. All right,
no,
so,
I'm still looking pretty fucked up.
Okay. Let's go ahead and start with Logica, followed by Nadia.
Okay, so I've had a whole week to think about it. And
I mean, I still have no idea what to do. No, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, you're right. I still have no idea what to do. Simply for the fact that Riss takes up a very narrow passageway, and I don't know if I can technically cast a spell, like, if I can occupy his same square and cast a spell.
You can. Here's the catch. If you move away from that space, anything that's in adjacency that has not already reacted can then use its reaction to get an attack of opportunity. Because you cannot occupy his same space, that would force you to move out of it, and the only way to move out of it is to go away. The other downside is if you're casting a attack spell with a roll to hit, you'd then be in melee, which obviously at that point I would say don't do that, just cast further back. But what'd you have in mind?
Going up into his space and casting a 3rd level Rhymes Binding Ice.
Okay. That's a cone, right?
Yep, 30-foot cone. It's the same thing I cast before that ended up like kind of sort of stopping everything.
Yeah,
so
it slowed everything down for at least 1 turn.
Yeah. Forcing them to use their action to break free. So I'm going to do that again.
Okay. Given that it's a cone and you'd have to occupy his space in order to not hit Riss as well, you'd only be able to get 4 of them. But I'm sure you knew that.
Yep.
Goosewin, question. What did the alpaca say to his date? Want to go on a picnic? Want to go on a picnic? Alpaca lunch.
Ha 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 ha.
All right.
Boo.
Boo. Hi, Goosewin. Welcome in. Goosewin does that simply for the fact that I don't like puns.
Yeah, no, it's a good call. Good call.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go up into his square, and I'm gonna cast Binding Ice.
Okay. All right, so you move forward. You cast Rhymes Binding Ice. We'll do a cone.
I am going to use 3 more sorcery points to heighten cast it. So the 4 are going to be rolling at disadvantage.
Okay. What did the photons say when asked if she needed to check a bag? No thanks. I am traveling light.
I don't know if that deserves a timeout or not. I personally would vote for like a 5-minute timeout. Oh god, that's terrible.
5 minutes? That's generous.
It depends who's making the jokes.
Hashtag ban button is right under my mouse. Q-Swin.
What can I say? I'm too nice.
lost up in chat's like, no, don't ban them. This is prime content. You want content, right, Lemon? This is it.
I could do with content without aneurysms. It'd be great.
All right, so you cast Rhymes Binding Ice on the 4. That's a save on their part, right?
Yep, Constitution save, and they're doing it at disadvantage.
All right, so that is, let's see.
Anything below a 16 is a fail.
Yep. Okay, so those 2 are up in front. Okay, I got it. So, let's see. Let's roll for in order. What was the save? That one passes. 16. 16. Okay. First one passed. So I'm going from front left to back right from my perspective. So it's facing the party. You guys can see on stream, so. So that's first one.
Drink water, you dehydrated bitch.
Don't tell me how to live my life, Gizmo. God. I can't talk tonight. Why can't you trust an atom? I don't even want to read the rest of it. I don't even want to read the rest of it. Why can't you trust an atom? Because they make up everything. God, are you happy?
Time out. It's 15-minute timeout right there.
You know what? You know what? Because of that. Hang on.
All right, so let's see. First one pass, second one fail, third one fail, fourth one fail.
So all the ones
fail.
Oh, you only said that the 4 would be the ones to take it.
So the last 2 don't count. The first, so 3 fail. Those are the ones at the back. Front one passed.
Okay. So all the ones that failed, they have to use their next action to break free. Their speed is 0. They take 7 cold damage. The one that succeeded takes 3 cold damage and is just fine.
Rounded up party favorites, 4 damage.
Alright, 4 damage.
Yeah. Woohoo! Woohoo! Alright, so that one takes 4 damage. The rest takes 7 from the back. So I gotta take 7. 7.
So we got 1 pass, 3 failures?
Yep.
Yep.
Nice.
That is the great thing about heightened casting. It's also really expensive. I only have 2 sorcery points left.
Yeah, I was looking at that.
Love you,
on
Q-Swin.
when I was building characters. I was looking at sorcerer stuff and all sorts
Thank you for the
of stuff.
hydrate.
I love sorcerers. They're just so flexible. They may not get as many spells as a wizard, but oh boy. A well-played sorcerer is amazing.
Indeedy.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Alright.
Alright, so Logica, you moved back, so that's going to be 2 opportunity attacks on you.
It's gonna wait 2.
Yeah. There were 2 in
from the
adjacency.
2 in the front. Yeah. It doesn't stop them from having a reaction. They just have to use their next action to break free. But they still get their reactions.
And realistically, the front 2 didn't get impacted by the negative modifier, so.
Yeah,
right.
I'm also gonna throw my shield up.
There it is. I was just waiting for you. So what does that do again? Intercepts one of them? Oh, just disadvantage.
Intercepts one of them, disadvantage.
Okay, so one of them takes disadvantage?
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll do the first one. Let's see. So that's gonna be disadvantage. It's a good thing you put disadvantage on that, sir.
Was it a crit?
Yes, it was.
What the hell? How many crits did you roll last time? You rolled like what, 5 or 6?
Too many. However, you do get hit by this one still. So that would be, it's not a crit though, thank goodness. All right. Let's see. And you don't have to roll for the other bit. It's already happened.
Well, technically I do, because it can still reduce my max hit point.
Given what it is, it can't apply twice.
Right.
All right, so you take a total of 21 damage, 14 of which is bludgeoning, 7 of which is necrotic. All right, and then the next one. Is a 17. Does that hit you?
Yep.
Okay. You might go down here. It's looking like it. So that's another 20 damage on you, Logica.
I'm dead and I turn to dust.
Give me 1 second. No, you don't. You are unconscious, and your maximum hit point pool is left at what it was, but you're just unconscious at 0 hit points. So you are rolling death save, but you're not dead.
Okay.
All right. After that is going to be. Let's see. So 3 of them are frozen. We have Nadia up next, followed by Riss and Sentry.
Wait, if I remember last time, I thought Nadia was in the front. Like, not front, but like behind.
Yeah, Nadia's directly behind Riss.
Oh, who's on the floor then? Because I see on like on thingies.
That would be Logica.
Well, I don't know why you're so far back then.
Yeah, I was gonna say because like I feel like yeah.
Yeah,
So
Nadia has the lance and is stabbing it over my shoulder.
Yeah, so Logica would have just moved through each of you to do the thing and then moved back. There's enough movement there. It's not a big deal. But upon getting back to the spot, falls unconscious. So yes, you may proceed with your turn, Nadia. And even if Logica was occupying that space unconscious, you can, kind of just like straddle her and do your thing.
Oh right, hang on, I forgot. Hang on, I forgot. I forgot Speary's thing. Well, I mean, the only thing Nadia is still like, she would still be like thrusting her like spear that she was given.
Wrist does let out shout to the group, fall back.
You know, while he's doing it, Nadia's still like little jabby jabs.
Yeah, Nadia can take those stabs and then fall back. She's technically out of their melee range.
Yeah. How do I roll it again? I can't remember.
It's a D20 plus 6. Or not plus 6, plus strength and proficiency.
Oh, okay, then that's a D20 plus. Okay, right.
Oh,
hang on.
really quick. Sorry, go ahead, continue. I'm just gonna do a DM really quick.
Okay. That would be a 18 plus 5 plus 3. No, is it plus? Yeah, plus 3. So.
18 plus 8, and you said you rolled an 18. That's a 26.
That's a 26. This is a 26 hit.
26 will hit, yes.
Hell yeah. Okay then. What do I roll? Is it versatile? Am I?
It's a D12 plus strength.
Wait, what have I got? Is it a spear I'm using?
It's a lance.
It's a lance. Oh, okay. It's a lance. I see. Okay, then it's a D12 plus my strength and proficiency, right?
Not proficiency, just strength.
Just my damage. Okay, so it'd be D12. Yeah, it'd be D12 plus 5 then. That's 8 damage. Yeah, 8 damage. That's 8 damage to. Well, I mean, the closest one, so the one right in front of Eurus. Like, I say one in front. There's 3 in front. The one in the middle.
All right, it's the one in the middle. How much?
8 damage.
8 damage. Okay. So one in the middle takes 8 damage. Let's go ahead and let's see. Let's do. Where's that? We're trying to find the stupid thing. There it is. So that one takes 8 damage. Looking very crumbly. Continue.
Then, well, extra attack again.
Mm-hmm.
So she has extra. So extra attack again. Sorry, she has extra attack, so she's gonna attack it again.
Yup.
That is a natural 20.
Woohoo!
All right, so that's in the middle one, right?
That's in the middle one.
Okay. Yeah. You plunge the axe right through its chest, and it just sort of unravels and crumbles to dust.
Nice. I stabbed it with javelin. Good. Lance. Good.
One is now gone.
Specifically, the lance is the Hellfire Lance.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, hang on. It wasn't.
And aren't mummies undead humanoids?
They are.
Yeah.
Any humanoid killed by an attack made with this weapon has its soul funneled into the river Styx, where it's reborn instantly as a lemure devil.
Yep.
Basically like a flesh glob demon.
Lovely. I did.
Yep.
Adding to the ranks of the chaff in the never-ending conflict between demons and devils.
Lovely. I did that.
Lovely. I helped the devils.
Lovely devils.
I mean, the mirror is not much.
That's fine.
Anything else? Rude, Nitty. Rude trouble.
You know what? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna action. I'm gonna action search. I'm gonna action surge, and I'm going to attack the mummy on the right. Rolling a 20 again.
Wait. Lemon's right or to the right of it?
Right. So it would be.
So
like
the one on Lemon's left.
Yeah, the one on Lemon's left. I'm assuming I could reach there. Maybe, I'm not sure. Yeah, that one. I'm assuming I can smack that thing. But like around the corner and jabs it.
Okay. So roll a hit.
It's a 19.
Okay.
Plus 5 plus 3, so yeah.
You're fine. You're rolling hot. Hit him.
27.
12. That's a 4 plus 5.
That's 9.
That's 9. And then I'm gonna do extra attack on it again if it does.
All right. Keep going.
You going? I'm cooking.
This
Hold
is
on,
the
I'm
action
cooking.
surge.
This is action surge, and obviously when extra attack is like when I attack, I can just attack. So
You'll eventually get to like what, 4 attacks?
Yeah, so that's kind of funny.
Yep.
Cool.
You're almost to the third one, I think.
5, I think, yeah. That's 22.
22 to hit. Hits.
22 to hit. Yay! Okay, then D12 plus. Oh, you're kidding me! That was almost on a 12. That was a. That's a 1, 2. Wait, 1, 2, 3. That's 7 to hit. That's 7 damage.
All right, looking very crumbly.
Hell yeah!
Are you done?
That turn ended.
Nice, good kill, good hit. Riss. It is your turn. Echo falls unconscious due to the party's consistent. I'm thinking of the wrong word. Narcolepsy. There we go.
You said Echo fell unconscious?
Yep, Echo's unconscious due to the narcoleptic curse that plagued your party.
Sacrifices anyone?
It is your turn, Riss.
Did Nadia listen and fall back, or is Nadia still standing right behind me?
Oh shit! I forgot about that. Can we time travel back to my turn and
Sure.
back a little?
Riss hasn't done anything yet, and you were just before him, so.
Yeah,
Sure.
so just like she just kind of like takes like maybe like she like takes like 10 feet back maybe.
Like that?
Like, hang on, I haven't seen on the stream. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I'm then gonna disengage.
Okay. Sentry, you're after Riss.
And I'm gonna pull back to where Logica or. See, I need to disengage to not get hit, but I need my action.
And you already used your action surge, from what I recall.
However, I do believe that their attacks on me are at disadvantage.
Well, we've seen how well that's
Ew.
gone so far.
Yeah, that's my thing. It's still
even with the disadvantage last week.
I'm disengaging. I'm pulling back towards Logica, creating a single gap funnel where they would have to come one at a time in the hallway, and channel divinity. Or no, that's an action. Bonus action, daunting roar.
Okay, so daunting roar out towards the pile of mummies.
Wisdom saving throws.
All right. You do your roar, and the mummies as a group do not react whatsoever. They seem completely unfazed.
All right.
Anything else, Riss?
I'm looking at the group. I'm saying, get Logica, get out. And that's my turn.
Okie dokie. All right. After that is Sentry.
Gun time.
Okay.
Middle.
I was saying straight down the middle.
Yep.
All right. It's the easiest one to see for you, so go for it.
17.
17 will hit.
Oh. 7 damage.
All right, 7 damage on the one down the middle. That'll be. Let's see, do that. Okay, keep going.
20 to hit.
20 hits.
8 more damage.
And these are magical bullets, correct?
Yeah.
Good. That is enough to unravel the one in the rear.
Very nice. It is dead.
Again. Anything else, Sentry? Movement, abilities, anything?
No.
Okay. Let's see. After that, Mummy 1 continues to follow Riss. Attacks you. Is this a disadvantage on you?
It would be disadvantage on me, but also as he moves, Sentinel.
Yours?
Yep.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and use 3 points of the modifier pool for that, for a 17.
All right. 3 points have been used. That'll hit.
What the hell just happened?
What just happened?
Oh, it rolled both the damages. That's
for what?
weird. It's for,
that is weird.
Yeah, it's 5.
Okay.
And its movement speed is dropped to 0.
Okay. This thing looks like it is barely kept together by these rags. All right, so it swings at Riss, Sentry. Make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom saving. 17.
All right. Why are these a disadvantage again, Riss? I know the one that you intercepted on Logico, that one was. You have a spell on you?
Yeah, protection from good and evil.
That's right, okay. Was that yours?
Which I was the one who put it on you.
So no, it's not a disadvantage. It's a regular attack. I didn't know Logica was the one who put it on me.
Okay. I couldn't remember if that was a concentration or not. I'm pretty sure it is. You want to double check and make sure?
Is.
Okay.
It is.
Okay.
There we go.
That is removed. Okay, thank God. All right, that one fails. It almost didn't.
It almost hit me?
It almost hit in spectacular fashion.
What did it roll?
It rolled a 20 and then it rolled off on an 8.
Oh, wait, what is the total?
13.
Woo! Oh.
Barely missed you.
Yeah.
Barely missed you.
It is also in between me and the other ones.
Yep. So the other, let's see, after that is the rest of the mummies, one of which still has its action. It will barge its way into the same space as the one before it. Not as elegantly, but to the same fashion as what you guys are doing, and, you know, punching in and out, in and out, in and out. But let's see, Wrist, roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Another wisdom save? I've rolled so many of these.
Yep.
So that's a 12.
Yeah, you good. You're fine. It's gonna bump in and go to smack you. As long as you're still conscious, we'll see. As long as you're still conscious, you can swing back at it when it moves away. All right, it does miss you.
Oh. That's a 24 to hit.
Oh wait, actually, you already used your reaction this turn.
Okay.
I forgot because they moved into your space and you already did that.
Yeah.
All right, never mind. The back two use their actions and will pile up against the wall, but otherwise do nothing else. It is back to Logica's turn. Roll me a death saving throw.
Since I had roll one of these, great.
If you have 0 on your character sheet, it should be a roll you just click in the top right at your health.
Okay. Okay, so I put it in. It's at
and before
0.
Before you say anything, this is the first time you've had to deal with this. In the past, if you're ever knocked unconscious, don't announce your result. Just put it in.
Okay.
I can see it. That's all that matters.
Where do I roll it?
There should be a button up in the top, but it's, if you can't find it, it's just a D20. But preferably, roll it. You can right click to roll a roll specifically to a person. Roll it directly to me. And yeah, if you can't find it, just roll a D20, and an 11 or higher is a pass. 1 through 10 is fail.
Need healing.
Okay.
Locked in.
All right. Next up is going to be Nadia.
Hello. Nadia, well, is she able to? Is she still able to stab the mummies, or is she too far away?
If you just straddle Logica really quick, you can do it, and that's easy enough.
Yeah, she kind of like, yeah, you should kind of like step over, not the step over, kind of like push Logica aside. So I mean, she's a bit more safer, and then Nadia can be a bit more a bit more defensy saving everyone kind of.
Okay. So are you trying to move Logica from her space to another one?
I feel like that's gonna cost an action, which is
It is. Because
Yes.
I'm technically prone, which means you can step over me. I only count as difficult
Oh,
terrain, so
okay, yeah, I'll just
it
step
only
over.
costs you an extra 5 feet of movement to move over me.
Yeah, then in that case, I'll just step over Logica. Then.
Yeah, just do that.
Yeah, thank it's a good thing I thought that through instead of doing that, and I'm like, well, I don't have anything anymore. Yeah, so like Nadia will just kind of like cautiously step over Logica as she gets back to stabbing the mummies, well, using the lance that she was given by Iris again. So
okay,
that is a natural 20.
Another nice. At least there's somebody on your side that's getting these too. Jeez, I feel bad.
Nadia carrying.
I'm just over here like, guys, it's another nat 20.
No.
I'm sorry.
The thing is, it's the lance. Every time I've used the lance to attack, I've gotten nat 20s.
Do I roll for damage?
D12.
On this guy?
D12. Yeah, D12 plus your strength, but
So you've already taken 12.
Yeah, this guy, no. This one, as you hit it with the lance with as much force as you hit it with, it just bursts into ash.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I know it's a piercing weapon, and that still leaves you befuddled with, I didn't like hit it with a hammer or anything. How did it burst into ash? Doesn't matter. That's how hard you hit it.
it was at like 1 HP, wasn't it?
Pretty close. All right, that's that one.
I mean,
Anything?
I can't extra attack. Yeah, I can't extra attack again because I'm too far away from the other.
Not true. Not true.
Oh, no.
You could step in front of me and step past me. You'd open yourself for an opportunity attack.
Yeah, no.
Well, the lance does have reach, so so they can attack at 10 feet, so they can
So you could
technically
be standing
occupy.
with me for a second to make that second attack.
True, I could. Is Nadia allowed to do that then? Just kind of step forward a little bit, stab, and then just walk back, yeah?
Yep.
Well, she'll do that then, with her extra attack. Come on.
Yeah, basically all it does is it just like costs almost all of your movement just to fumble about my body and wrist.
21.
Yeah, 21. Yeah.
21 hits.
Cool. Damage.
Damage.
Frick. Okay, 6.
Okay. Let's see. That's in the middle guy.
Yeah, just kind of like lunges forward.
We'll do that one.
Isn't bad.
This one's looking very crumbly as well. And then you go back to straddling Logica or further back.
Standing on top of.
All right.
T-posing on top of Logica.
Nah, go
Sounds
a
so
little
good.
further back because I'm about to do a thing.
Oh right, yeah, okay then. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
your whole
sure,
movement
sure.
right there, then.
Just kinda, yeah, and then.
Why did I? Wait a minute. Oh wait. I'm so sorry, Lados. You're not even in this combat counter.
He was not here. He was not here when this started.
It just dawned on me. It's like, wait a minute. We're in a new turn order, and I don't see Lados taking a turn yet. So only one, technically 2 turns have been taken so far in the new turn order. Lados, you're gonna be at the end of the counter after all of the mummies. Okay, so we'll say you take your turn now.
Okay. Just like Indiana Jones style something.
I'm just like, I'm over here like, I'm missing something.
I'm just over here just chilling.
Yeah, bro, like, you should have said something.
It's like, I've had this before in a campaign where basically like someone went like, someone was absent, we stopped on a campaign, we stopped on a fight in the campaign, we came back, obviously next session, they were active in that session, so we just had to make up a random way of how they just kind of entered combat, and it was just some like, you know, like, have you seen Castle Crashers where they like burst through the windows in the wedding? They just kind of did that during it. They didn't even, they weren't, the best thing was though, they were like a 3-foot tall wizard crashing through a window.
So Lados, you enter the fray. You're trotting up to the party. Hey guys, what's going on? Because you were just chilling out by the carts, minding your business.
Yep.
And then you roll up on the party as they're half dead. So it is your turn.
Riss is the only thing standing between everybody and 3 zombies now, or 3 mummies.
Lados gonna be like, that looks like a small away, so I'm just gonna stand back for now, and he is gonna like, I'm gonna step over Echo with narcolepsy, who's in narcolepsy, and just go to where Logica is and use the what is am I looking for? Spare the dying.
Actually, Lados, I wouldn't worry about the spare the dying. If you heal me, I can heal Logica, no problem.
Okay, yeah, let's do that then. I'm gonna go up to step over Logica to heal Riz. Let's see, let me find my level 1 use. Let's see. Alright, yep.
Hey,
Cast Cure Wounds on wrists.
Thank you for the hydrate.
4th level. And wrist, you are going to be getting 23 HP.
Oh my god. I look a little less dead now.
Just a little bit.
I went from 7 to 30, okay?
Are you moving back out of the way?
Yes. Gonna be moving back out of the way in turn. No.
All right. After that is going to be Riss.
Pumping 25 points of healing right into Logica.
Okay. Logica is no longer like seizing. They're stable. However, they are not conscious. And in fact, as you apply the healing, Logica does not seem to be taking any of it. None of the wounds are closing or circuits are repairing themselves. That is not happening. But it seems to be stable.
That's really weird.
Anything else, Riss?
Let me double check something. Nope, I'm gonna turn and face the enemy.
All right. Anything else? Is it just facing? All right. Sentry, your turn. Sentry.
I didn't know my mic was muted.
I was just gonna say you're muted.
I'm guessing for Sentry, the answer is gun.
Wrong. Firebolt.
Oh, okay. You switching it up just because you said something. You should say something more often.
I know, right?
No, I was gonna do this anyway.
All right, what are you doing?
Firebolt.
Firebolt on straight down the middle.
Yep. 12.
All right. A 12 will hit.
Oh. Okay. 8 damage.
This
fire damage.
This mummy bursts into flames, and it looks like it caught fire very easily. And it burns to ash.
Am I hearing we just have to smack everything with a torch?
All right, next up,
maybe.
Pretty much.
These are vulnerable.
Let's see.
Who's next up?
Mummy. This is another mummy. Sentry, you were the last one of the player lineup. Last of the mummies. Nice. Claiming third, Chadwick. Surprised nobody else got that one. All right, this mummy approaches and is going to attack your wrist. Sentry, roll me a wisdom saving throw while he does whatever he's doing.
1.
Gonna proc sentinel. Actually,
What?
I'm not gonna proc sentinel on this one.
Okay, you're gonna just deal with it as normal?
Yep.
Okay. Let's do so you got a 1 on that one? Sentry?
Yeah, 1.
Yippee, third. Yeah, so Sentry, the mummy, as it approaches your front line with Riss, you and it make eye contact, and you are just stricken with fear to the point where you are unable to move. Your circuits and joints seize up. You are paralyzed for the next turn. Oh God.
What is that? What is oh God?
Oh God was Silsey dealing an equivalent amount of damage that I just did to her. It's a chonky throw.
No, Logica is not dead.
Didn't I say that? Ow!
Silsey was in chat saying you killed me.
Oh yeah. I mean I didn't kill you.
Nope. Riss refused to let Logica die.
All right. Let's see. Next up is. Oh, I'm sorry. I still got to do the thing.
Yeah,
attacking
he's
you,
still
Riss.
Swinging on me. Yep.
15 to hit.
15 will just barely hit.
8 bludgeoning damage. 11 necrotic damage, and please roll me a Constitution saving throw.
And that's a 13.
Yeah, you good. So yeah, you just take 19 damage from that in total.
Mm-hmm.
After that is the final mummy.
Question.
Yes.
For you.
Answer.
Is it a disease? Is that what I'm rolling against?
No.
Okay. Because I'm immune to disease.
It is not.
Ah, wonderful. The next mummy, however, is gonna get the sentinel attack.
All right, go for it. Treble's just excited you're throwing stuff at me, Celsi. She doesn't even care
24
why.
to hit.
24 hits.
Oh, another just 5 slashing damage, but its movement speed is reduced to 0.
Okie dokie. That's an interesting way to go about that. So let's. Ow! Snow? What did I do to you, Snow? God. All right, so here's the dilemma that the mummies face. This one goes up, Riss. Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
$17.
You're good. It attacks you. That's gonna hit. Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
17.
Okay, you're good on that, but you are now unconscious. You take another 20 damage.
Yep, I'm unconscious. What happens to them, though?
Who? Oh, the zombies. Mummies, sorry. So, does your ability state that you have to be conscious to maintain that?
No.
So then what happens is, one of them just falls prone as they fumble over each other trying to occupy the same space. And yeah, this other zombie is just prone in the front line.
Nice.
All right, so Riss, Logica, and Echo are unconscious. There are 2 mummies left, both of which look rather crumbly, and one of which is prone.
My reaction.
Let's see. Okay. So it is going to be Nadia's turn. Let's see. Logica, roll me a death saving throw directly to me again.
Yes, sir.
I don't want Logica
Lemon?
to die.
Yes.
Lemon, you said Logica was not dying.
Things changed.
Being like, no, they are now.
They are now after 25 points of lay on hands.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know you can't. I'm pretty sure you can't heal a warforged.
No, you can. They
Right
are
now.
able. They can benefit from healing because they are considered organic stone and wood and whatever. So then they can benefit from healing and everything.
So let's do this. Riss, you're obviously not going to be counted in this, but Sentry, Nadia, and Lados, seeing as though you all just bore witness to how this all went down, you saw Lados heal Riss. Riss went to go heal Logica. Logica did not take to the healing, and it looked to be stable for a moment and is currently back to seizing. Roll me a let's say Arcana check.
What, me as well?
Yep. You don't have to be good at it.
Right. Well, I just got a dirty 20. Somehow Nadia knows.
18.
She somehow knows.
Honestly, all 3 of you rolled so well. I'll just tell the group. This is not natural. That is not something from a disease. Diseases don't stop healing. They may mutate it or make it weird, but they don't stop healing. This is otherworldly. This is very likely a curse.
Okay.
Plus, I'm warforged. I'm immune to disease. I'm immune to disease.
That also helps narrow it down.
It does narrow it down.
And even Nadia especially is just like putting on the studious glasses for a moment. Like, yes. Well, based on the symptoms, the proximity to their aggressor, and just like taking notes suddenly, like, wait, what?
She's just like, she now just magically like loses all her armor and she just gets a flipping like substitute teacher clothing and just starts like.
I deduce that this is a manner of curse. We should probably find means of correcting this. Okay, now back to the matter at hand. Let's kill the darts!
Yes, fucking
All right, so Nadia, it is your turn.
Right, well then, wait, okay, well, my obvious answer is, kill.
I like it.
Well, I mean, first of all, is everyone on the fucking ground?
Kinda. Half your party is unconscious right now. You are.
Lovely.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as you approach, you're currently right here. You can strike either target from where you are at. And in fact, one of them is prone, which would give you advantage.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna first of all stab the prone one.
Go for it.
In the booty. Okay, well that's. I'm glad this is an advantage. I'm glad this is an advantage.
Don't forget, you can right-click on them and roll it as advantage.
Right. Well, I gotta.
Hold up. Did you skip Lados, man?
Oh, Lados,
I did. Lados, it's your turn. Hold on.
My rolls didn't count. They didn't count. Lados time. Funny thing.
I can go after Nadia. That's fine.
No. You go first. I don't want to go.
Lados, it's your turn. I'm sorry.
My rolls didn't count.
God dang it! I told you to say something.
Hurrah! My rolls don't count. They were a 5 and a 7. They don't count.
I'm gonna move up to Logica, and I'm gonna use the spell. Where's that? Where's that? Remove curse. I'm gonna cast remove curse on Logica.
You have that prepared today?
I do now.
Okay, so my spells were messed up because I clicked on I didn't realize I had the wrong spell in my 3rd level area. I had daylight instead of remove curse because that's the one I wanted, and I didn't realize I clicked the wrong one. I was like, fuck! And I just seen it today earlier.
Chadwick is giving you guys 100 bits to not die.
Yo!
So that's a solid 20 modifier points for y'all.
I think Nadia's fine though.
What a Chad.
What a Chad. Thank you so much, Chadwick. I know the party appreciates it.
They do.
Alright, so, you say you have remove curse. Remove curse away.
Yes.
Yay!
So now Logica should be able to heal.
Drink water, you
Be able to get healed.
dehydrated bitch.
Don't talk to me like that, Gizmo. God. Alright, so you cast remove curse on Logica. Anything else?
Yep. Let me check my.
Also, I'm gonna put you right here because technically Nadia is in this space.
Okay, that works. That's gonna be it for now.
Okay. Moving back, I assume.
No, I can be right there. That's fine.
All right, straddling echo. Got it. Nadia, proceed with your attacks.
Yes, I shall. Roll d20. Let's go. Fuck. Hang on. It's the same fucking rolls!
I had a feeling when I saw that 5, I was like, it's gonna be the same thing. Nadia's like, those didn't count, it wasn't my turn yet. I get to re-roll them. Re-rolls the same freaking numbers. God dang it.
Well, I mean, it's 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2,
Oh, that was beautiful.
It's a 15. Does a 15 hit?
A 15 hits.
Oh, thank God. Right, well then.
Alright, Treble, you have a great rest of your night.
I don't think he's alive anymore.
Did you roll max damage just now?
Damage. That's 70.
Yeah, you rolled max damage. Let's go. Whoa.
That's
Good
the
hit.
guy on the floor that I stabbed, hell yeah.
Yeah, guy on the floor is unraveling, but still kind of thumping around down there. All right.
She's gonna attack it again.
All right.
Extra attack. Make sure it's dead.
Make sure it's dead.
Oh, it has advantage. Wait a minute. That's advantage.
Did you roll a nat 20?
For advantage, yeah.
Let's go. Yeah, this one just unravels and is dust and bandages.
Hell yeah.
All right. Staying where you're at.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Next up is Wrist. Roll me death saving throw directly to me, please. Then after that is Sentry. Sentry, take your turn.
Okay. Is there just this one left?
Yep, just the one.
Okay. Gun.
All right, gun away.
14. 14?
14 hits.
Gun. 11 damage.
All right, looking very crumbly.
23. Yeah, that missed.
23 definitely misses.
Eight more damage.
All right, and that concludes combat as you down the final mummy of 8.
Yay.
Yeah.
You are now out of combat, but still in initiative order. You have people still dying.
Dead in the hallway.
Yeah.
So give me a moment. Let me go through the initiative order, please. Next up is going to be Lados. I need to find.
Yep, I am gonna cast. I'm gonna be going up to where Riss is, and I'm gonna be casting using my Spirit of Dying on him.
Okay. So Riss, you are now stable, unconscious but stable.
That'll be for me for now.
Okay. And then after that, Logica, roll me another death saving throw, please.
No.
Remember me as I was, everyone.
No.
All right. Logica is sparking left and right. Does not seem to be doing well. Nadia, it is your turn.
Nadia runs up to Logica and tries helping her out any way she physically can. Yeah, any way she physically can help.
That would probably be a medicine check.
A medicine check? Sure.
To stabilize.
Come on. That's a 15.
All right, a medicine check of 15 will stabilize Logica. So Logica, you are stable. You are no longer rolling death saves. You may clear the board. With that, everybody is stable, half unconscious. You are out of initiative order.
Nadia gives Logica a hug.
I'm still unconscious as well.
I don't think that changes anything.
All right. Leosa is going to be touching both Logica and Wrist to use Cure Wounds.
Okay.
For both. I gotta find that. All right. This one's for Logica. 33 HP for you, Logica.
Oh my god.
And then this one for Riss. 20 for Riss.
How many for Logica again?
33.
Nice, good. All right, so Logica, Riss, you are both conscious. Beat to hell, but conscious. Sentry, you are no longer frightened. In fact, I forgot that you were paralyzed, but I don't care at this point.
I also forgot.
Honestly, that combat would have kept going for one more turn, but it doesn't really matter a whole lot. Nadia probably would have tanked just fine.
I mean, I had 107 HP to go, so.
Yeah, you'd have maybe lost a little bit. I don't even care.
Second win.
So yeah, what are you guys doing?
Drinking potions and healing. That's what I'm doing.
Is
Okay.
everyone okay? It's like Nadia says very cautiously and very caringly to everyone, making sure that everyone was, even though they're all beaten up and worn, just somewhat,
I'm also gonna drink my healing potion. So
Chadwick's up in here just partying on your behalf for nobody dying.
2d4 plus 2, so that's 6.
It is so lucky that we started off the session with disadvantage on the mummies. Both of the mummies that attacked you, Logica, got nat 20s right away. It's very fortunate they had disadvantage.
Okay, so Chris is gonna look at everyone and go, Can we not explore for a minute?
Let's see. Say the word. I have a cleric. Okay, nerdy.
Unless one of you wants to help me put my armor back on.
Why'd you take it off?
It was getting stuffy.
Presently, I am in no condition to provide assistance to anyone else. At least with manual tasks, until I finish a full self-diagnostic. I do apologize for the inconvenience. Thank you for restoring me.
You fought well.
And as Logica is saying this, a couple of the words are, like I am in no condition doing that number.
Yeah. So Rick is gonna start putting on his armor again. Nobody leaves this spot.
This hallway?
Boy. I mean, if we are not going to do any more exploring, Logica is going to do her part to try and help everybody, and she's going to cast a 4th level aid on everybody here. So,
what does that do again? I can't remember.
she gets to pick 3 people whose max hit points are going to go up by 15, and they're also going to heal 15 points. So who was looking the roughest? Apart from Logica herself.
Probably Riss. Yeah, that'd be Riss.
Because I remember you gave me aid last session. So
yeah, I had it as well.
Well, fortunately, it's not temporary hit points, so it can, in theory, stack. It does not prohibit that, but whoever is looking the roughest, the 3 of you who are looking the worst, increase your max HP by 15 and heal up 15 points.
Now, the question then goes to Lemon. Does it stack?
They're not temporary hit points.
The decision still falls on the DM at that point.
Yeah.
If it specify.
By the word of the spell, your spell bolsters your allies with toughness and resolve. Choose up to 3 creatures within range. Each target's hit point maximum and current hit points increase by 5 for the duration, but that goes up with each slot that you cast it at. Each higher slot adds another 5 points.
Yeah, I'll allow it. That's fine.
And for
Don't see
another
any reason
8
why
hours. Not. Okay, so I guess Riz
Wrist with the Riz.
Yeah, Riz gets the boost.
Definitely taking 10 minutes to put my armor back on.
Yeah. Lados showed up late. I don't think Lados got hit. Did you?
Nope.
Okay, so yeah, it's just a Riz, Sentry, and Nadia.
And Nadia.
Realistically, the only ones that got hit were Riss and Logica. Everybody else was untouched.
Yup. Logica got hit because it started. Risk got hit because he put himself between the enemy and his team.
Nadia got spooked and then ran away.
Did Nadia not actually take any damage?
No, Nadia took 0 damage that entire time.
Okay, well then I'm gonna go ahead and put those 15 points toward myself. If you don't mind.
Risk looks over to Nadia. You should keep that.
While it was handy, I mean, I do rather prefer using my sword. So, here, you can have it back, and she just kind of holds the lance in one hand, just holding it kind of sideways to give it back to Eurus.
Risk puts his hand up. He is not taking it back. He doesn't use it. It goes better use somewhere else. Mainly because he can't use it.
Unfortunate.
Well, I guess it could be a little bit handy in some circumstances. I think I'll hold on to it then for a little bit longer.
You did really well.
Thank you.
Indeed, your proficiency with the weapon was most advantageous in battle, despite the fact that I fell rather early on. Thank you for your assistance.
Nah, you put up a good fight. Riss is gonna give Logic a little pat on the back. You put up a good fight.
You hear something kind of crack somewhere in there, some kind of metallic scrolling sound.
A little spring just pops out somewhere.
So for Nadia, that is the Hellfire Lance.
I don't know what that is. I won't have to add that to my inventory. Let's go.
It's a special weapon, if I recall correctly. It's only available with one of the other modules. I forget which one it is. Hellfire weapons all came with was it Eberron? I forget. But it's sadly not like a default.
Sentry, what were you doing while they were doing all that? Because you've now moved.
I'm just here now. Don't worry about it.
You're just in the front?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it just a regular plain lance, but it's just flavored?
Sentry, roll me a d20.
It's enchanted, so.
Just roll me a regular d20.
Come on.
Hold on. I can find
a 1. I rolled a 1.
Okay.
No,
I'm gonna die now. I'm gonna die.
The source book is the Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus.
Hang on.
Guys, I'm gonna perish. I rolled on that one.
Oh. Oh no.
Wait a minute.
I don't
Wait a minute.
know what it's for. I'm gonna die now.
And I'm not telling you.
He forgot to tie his shoelaces. No.
Not for gore.
I have shoes. Where did I get shoes?
I was about to say. I mean, wait a minute. Who's still dying?
Who is it? Bro, there's a Hellfire gun.
Oh yeah, there's the whole Hellfire set just goes all the way across.
It's everything.
It's literally
Hellfire everything.
There are Hellfire options for everything.
And it's particularly helpful. It's particularly helpful in any campaign where you're fighting against things that resurrect. It's basically an absolute for any time you're fighting against things that resurrect and you aren't already in hell. So
I need to add this to my inventory then, but I don't know how to.
If you are sitting in your if you're sitting in your character sheet, you can go to inventory and you can go over to manage inventory, add items, and then you just look for Hellfire Lands.
I mean, I typed in Hellfire and it comes up with nothing.
Because you don't have the Avernus module.
No. I said a Lance and then just remember it.
Yeah. Luckily it doesn't have any it doesn't have any additional it doesn't have any other additional features like plus damage or anything. You can just like copy the note down.
I did send it to you, Nadia. If you check your Discord, I DM'd it to you.
Oh. Ignore. Okay then, yeah, right, yeah. Okay, dokie. I mean, I'm gonna add the lance in like my inventory anyway, but I'll just try and remember it's a special one.
I do believe there's a place for you to notate. Yeah, you can change the name of it and add notes to it in the.
Oh, okay, then yeah, that'll work then.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can customize any item already in your yeah.
Cool. Okay, I'll edit that then. Oh yeah, you can. Yeah.
I will go ahead and remove that from my inventory.
Mine now.
No, that's fine. I really can't use any other weapons besides the weapon that I have.
Wait, what? I'm not gonna question why, but
it's mean.
okay.
So,
but honestly,
guys...
the lance is like the unsung hero of the adventure.
Kinda, given how useful it just was.
Yeah, so many people sleep on the lance, but it's actually really good.
That reach is definitely a underdog.
Yeah. Reach plus Sentinel and Polearm Master combined out with lance.
Yeah, I've done that. I've done that. I have a character.
I can't get rid of this fucking weapon that makes it to where I can't use other weapons.
I had a character by the name of Puck. It's totally unassuming. Bro is in league with an eldritch god, of course, because he was a warlock.
As you do.
Yeah.
As you do.
Straight up hex blade, pact of the blade, full on polearm master, like super dirty, casting darkness with eldritch sight or devil's sight, so we can see through it, but nobody else can. Super
I forgot
dirty.
a whole thing on.
What did you forget?
What the other part of what that axe does?
Oh yeah, I did too. Should have been rolling for it that whole time.
No, that I've been doing.
Oh, okay. I'll look at your character.
But no, it the other thing it does, In addition, while you're attuned to this weapon, your hit point maximum increases by 1 for each level you have attained.
So it's just an extra point of constitution for a level.
Mm-hmm.
While you have the weapon, so you got to keep track of it on the weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can you can do override for you could do like a temporary override for your max HP and just kind of have it there in the bottom right hand corner of HP management. That's how I'm doing aid.
Oh, I'm just adding it to the max HP modifier.
Yeah.
I only gained 1 level. I've only gained 1 level since I've owned this weapon.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Okay, so let's do alright. So yeah, you guys are spending at least 10 minutes. Also, thank you for the hydrate. You're spending at least 10 minutes long for a wrist to get his armor back on from the sounds of it. What are we doing?
Contemplating my life choices.
Ow! Oh, Tangerino's in here now doing the same thing. Hide.
Get him, Tangerino. Get him.
Get him, Tangerino. Beat him.
Get him.
What's
You
up, Blue
almost
Slime?
kill me. Get him.
Why do you have so many of those? Oh, let's see.
Because I sit in the stream.
Yep.
I mean, I have to sit in the stream to understand what's going on.
I keep throwing,
throwing.
a large amount of big items at him.
There's whole bikes in there. There are bears in that.
You don't do that. You do things like. Hang on, where's one that's pretty funny? You do things like this.
There's another. Oh.
Or things like this.
Oh,
that too.
But now I have officially expended the majority of my points. I only have I've got 30 points right now, so I can't throw anything at you for a while. Consider yourself lucky.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Just for a
That's
little
why
while.
I'm in the streams to build up points.
Yep. It's just, oh my.
So what is everybody doing for this 10 minutes of me just putting on armor?
That was good timing, Tyr. That was good
Like
timing.
I said, I'm contemplating life choices because that was not great. Basically anyone who looks over at Logica is gonna see her just kind of going over a little 3-dimensional projected framework of like her body as she's going over all the bits that seem to have been profoundly fucked up, and she's just kind of going over bit by bit, piece by piece, reviewing all the shit that got absolutely jumbled out of place, and you might hear her just kind of mumbling to herself in a language you don't understand. That sounds like a lot of beeps and boops.
What did you miss? You missed Logica being dangerously close to dying very quickly, might I add. You also missed a room of 8 mummies trying to be sneaky and failing, but also still sort of getting the jump on Logica, and resulting in the DM rolling far too many nat 20s despite disadvantage. It got wild. So
yeah, that was just last session. Today I actually did go down, and I was 2 death saves in.
Very close to dying.
Died. No.
Very close.
And if I had died, I would have turned to dust because I was cursed. So
there would have been no reviving from that.
yeah. Unless you guys found a wish spell.
Right, that would have been the only way.
Don't worry. In one of the campaigns I did, one of my characters just randomly got one. It's fine. That was such a funny thing.
But luckily, Logica didn't die because I had said remove curse spell.
That was such a funny thing. That was.
Which I am eternally grateful for.
Yeah.
With Logica's like attire, you know, like the way you said, like the floaty, like little like floaty like things around her. Are they like fabric or anything? Like metal.
She has metal plates on top of what looks like poofy fabric, but it's actually like metal fiber. It's made out of extremely fine metal fiber. So looking at it just regular, looks like poofy attire with metal plates put on top of it. Like a weird armored dress you might see in anime. But then if you look real close at the fabric-y parts, it's like woven titanium thread.
Because yeah, and then I was gonna suggest that Nadia has weaver's tools, and she was gonna be able to like weave them maybe together to fix them. But now that you tell them they're like flipping metal fibers, I'm like, oh, never mind.
Yeah, no, she's just like casting. She's just like casting mending on certain parts of her attire to get them kind of straightened out, to kind of unding the dents.
What was it? Blue Slime's in chat. Just how many effing times do I have to tell you the only thing digital dice want is to kill you?
Hang on a minute.
It's true, because they don't have a soul and you can't appeal to them.
Seriously.
You can't appeal to them through begging.
And I'm just over here really, really glad that there was a disadvantage on the first, literally the first 2 attacks that I rolled tonight. Because both of them were nat 20s.
Why were they a disadvantage again?
Riss did his thing.
Oh, okay.
I do multiple things. One of my things is making it harder for enemies to hit my allies.
Yay for paladin effects.
Yeah.
Oh, that has nothing to do with a paladin. That's a fighting style.
Defender?
Yeah. No, protection.
Protection. Got it.
I just had a look at like my proficiencies, and apparently due to folk hero, I'm actually proficient in vehicles.
Land vehicles, if I believe. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, so that means the entire time when Nadia was struggling with the flipping hell car things, she had been perfectly fine.
Yeah, no, you
News to me.
Technically have figured it out. It's intended for you to be able to drive carts and wagons and that kind of stuff, but you know, it's more broadly applicable.
I guess it applies to flipping demon cars.
All right, so yeah, over the course of the 10, is it 10 minutes that we're doing? We're just waiting for Riss to get the armor on?
Basically, and then I think we're gonna not explore in separate groups. We're gonna go I don't even know if okay, me personally, I'm done with it, and I just want to destroy everything in here, and I don't want to appeal to anything, but Logica wants the path of least resistance, which is appealing to some form of transaction or commerce or trade. Fuck. Anyway.
Yeah, the dichotomy, the separation of out of character and in character.
Yeah, she wants to be and needs to be neutral and balanced. It's about what makes the most logical sense, which is whatever presents the least risk. You know, whatever we have to do to not get shredded by some great big nasty ancient ugly.
Not get got.
Yeah. So she's still on this path to try and find these items of memorable significance to try to restore the humanity to La General.
Okay. What? I guess that. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go back in and I'm gonna check out that urn.
Okay.
Dancing lights again because that went down and I don't want to stumble around in the freaking dark.
Okay. So Logica, with trepidation, returns to the scene of the crime. And as you do, Logica, roll me. Actually, never mind. Your passive perception's stupidly high.
It's 21.
I'm not even gonna make you roll for it. It's dumb. So as you walk in, you see through the piles of rags and dust, a couple of things twinkle. You catch sight of a necklace and a wand.
I'll pick up both necklace and wand.
All right.
Anything else in the remains if I just kind of kick about, or?
Not that you see. Those are the standout bits.
Okay.
And as you go inspect,
I have an even higher stupid passive investigation. I forgot. 22 for passive investigation. But anyway, that's more for my my flavored scanning ability. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna go over there with my dancing lights. Oh no, I'm nowhere near that close.
Oh, okay.
No.
We're gonna be back here doing that.
Yeah, give me about 20 feet, and I'm gonna use Mage Hand.
Okay.
To fuck with this thing. I'm keeping a good distance from it. Don't want to get fucked up again because the last time I got close to this thing, 7 fucking mummies came crawling out like a Lady Gaga music video.
And then I forgot one, and there was actually 8. I added it later, but it was there. Let's see. Adding to the loot pile. I'm writing stuff down, sorry.
Oh, good.
Okay. So you use Mage Hand. The lid is already off of the thing. In order for the mummies to get out, they had to remove the lid. But
right.
Do you sift around with it?
Yeah, I'm gonna just kind of rustle the hand about and hear whatever I can being jostled or moved around. If it sounds like I'm agitating something that's gonna pop out again and cause a ruckus, then I'll blast the pot to bits. But if no sounds of creatures come from it, then I'll go ahead very carefully walk up to it and take a tentative peek.
As you move the Mage Hand around and are sifting in the pot, can't really see, but you can hear it kind of, bonk up against the sides of a large ceramic urn. It's very hollow, bong, one of those numbers. And you do hear a little bit of rattling in it. You would suspect maybe it's probably bones, but it is in direct response to the Mage Hand. Like, as whenever you move the Mage Hand, you hear the rattling. It seems to be maybe like in the bottom.
Okay, I'll... Fuck it, I'm gonna probably die anyway. Okay, I will go ahead and disperse the mage hand, walk up to the urn, and I'll take a look inside with the dancing light, with one of the dancing lights right overhead, so I don't have any trouble.
So you climb up the pile of bones, take a look inside the urn. Inside you see there are a few scattered bones, bandages, a lot of dust. There's nothing solid in here aside from maybe the bones. However, that does not appear that they are in any sort of arrangement. It just looks to be like a femur here, a tibia there, that kind of thing. And they're very, very decayed. It's just the bones. They're, you know, some of them have wrappings on them, covered in dust maybe, but otherwise, this is very old.
Okay, and there was there's like one hollow urn or something inside.
This whole thing, like this whole
it's
thing,
empty except for bones now.
Yes.
Okay, so there's nothing actually in there.
Correct. This thing was huge. It housed the mummies. However, your passive investigation, as you're kind of eyeing this thing a little bit, you can tell that the bones on the urn are arranged in such a way, given that you encountered mummies as a result of your other investigation earlier, it's not a funerary thing to you know, assemble bones and create a very large urn to house multiple people. That is not a normal custom. Normal custom is one urn per person.
So this is either like a mass burial urn or a deliberate trap of undead.
You can surmise that those are the options for the most part.
Okay, well, if there's nothing else in here, I mean, literally just nothing but bones and bits.
Bones and bits, you've already found what remained of the mummies and you've got them in your inventory.
Okay, then I will go ahead and GT the FO away from this urn, and I will return to the party, also keeping a very keen watch on my 6. So then I don't have any more sneaky sons of bitches coming up my rear.
Yep. You find no issue. You return to the party with no problem whatsoever.
I will also do my best to look at and investigate the 2 artifacts, the wand and the necklace. I don't have the identify spell, but I will try to discern what I can just from looking.
Okay.
Hold on to your spell slots. I am nearly empty. We need to hold on to our spell slots while we're here. Clearly.
You may have spell slots, but I have a sword.
Does your sword let you do it automatically or something?
It lets me kill better.
Anyway. Okay, so I'll just try I'll just try to inspect them with my knowledge of magical things as best I can.
Do a workout. Do a workout. Which workout are we doing?
Push-ups.
Wait, did they actually say push-ups? I don't see that.
No, I'm just saying push-ups.
Okay. Which one do you want, Blue Slime? I think it's push-ups, sit-ups, or curls.
Kegels.
Kegels.
Tell them to do his kegels.
Push-ups. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go do some push-ups.
Damn it.
While I am away doing push-ups, there's not much for you to look at, but I will zoom out. You can kind of deduce where, excuse me, there are passageways that you know about, or kind of deduce that there are ways that you may go. Determine where you would like to go. Let me know when I come back. I would hear. I have the headset on.
Okay. I'm partial toward moving into that kind of center area, going to that passage back in that room and then going upward rather than going to the right and then down. I want to go. I want to go in, up, and left because I want to. I think the center space is where we want to go.
Right.
Yeah.
I agree.
That sounds like a good idea.
15.
Second back.
I'm gonna stay here and keep an eye on the unconscious party members for a minute so nothing ambushes them. We made the mistake of leaving unconscious party members unattended before, and they were killed.
What Kegels clenches them cheeks. Let's see. I just did 20 push-ups for you.
It sounds like while one or two individuals will remain to watch over unconscious party member, others will then traverse, go in, and go up and left.
Okay.
Basically back into the chamber, then upward into that that really short corridor, and then turn left.
Oh, okay.
Back into the bone room with where the mummies were, and then up into that little tiny space. Yes, that one.
Okay.
Yes. Yep.
All right, bear with me a moment. I'm gonna go ahead and reveal more rooms. Just give me a second. Did you see the party was splitting?
I believe Riss is remaining with our unconscious party member to make sure that they don't get killed in their sleep.
Okay. For reference, I don't really. Aside from active combats when they fall unconscious initially.
But it
don't really
appears
care.
it appears that Riss has some PTSD from losing a party member or two in this fashion. So
Yeah, PTSD. Okay, I'll be right back.
Twice.
it happened twice apparently. So there we go.
All right. I mean, I'm here, but I'm gonna do things off stream so that I can not reveal everything.
Do it in secret.
We did end up walking up on Crookshanks, who we left unconscious by themselves and their throat was slit, so...
Yep.
Oh, delightful. Wonderful. That sounds great.
Great.
Grand. Just grand.
Y'all are making fun of me for the way I talk. I'm gonna...
All right, so back to the map.
We're laughing
All right.
with you, not at you.
That's not what
There
I
might
wanted.
be a little bit of both in there, actually.
PTSD is just a character trait. It's a background. It's a background feature. Oh, fuck. I see another urn. I don't like this.
So who's in front? Sentry's in front.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sentry, yeah.
I still don't know what I rolled a 1 to. Lemon, please explain.
I refuse.
Drink water, you dehydrated bitch.
I'll be second, and I'll move my dancing lights further ahead to just kind of light the space up before we get too far ahead. Because I don't want to get fucked up again.
Right.
Audio will be fad then.
How terrible of me would it be to just kill Echo while Echo's not here?
Not too terrible. Not too terrible.
It depends on what your alignment is. Would it be consistent, or would it be
Hey, Lemon. Lemon.
Lemon.
What?
I'm killing Echo.
Okay.
This is the second time Toaster's died in his sleep.
Let's see.
I don't know why, but I just had a serious case of deja vu for some reason.
Well, so the last time Toaster died in his sleep, it was actually because he was knocked unconscious, but he was here. So let's not do that.
Then they let
It was a
watch
joke.
Sonic
I was
2.
joking. I'm not actually gonna do that with Echo not here. That's fuck. As a player, I wouldn't do that.
as Riz would totally kill him when he's not looking.
Yeah, yeah. Player
I love-
versus
obviously.
player stuff is off limits when people aren't here.
Yeah.
Honestly, I love that kind of thing where it's like, as personally me, I wouldn't, but my character.
Right. Yeah, I would hate to come back and be like, hey, yeah, your character died while you weren't here. Like, bro, what?
Yeah, Riz killed you.
Yeah. I had that happen to me once, except it made sense because the whole world died, or at least the world that the characters knew was as gone as it could be.
That would have been kind of funny. He's like, you come to next session. It's like everyone's dead except you because somehow you just were in a different plane of existence.
Right? Yeah. Like
That-
you
that
return.
happened.
Go ahead.
That happened to me. That happened to me where literally everyone was killed off, but I somehow survived, and everyone else got like weird magically revived by an ancient Draco Lich. Anyway, it was a thing.
It's a weird thing.
Yeah.
It was a convoluted campaign, to say the least.
Actually,
it wasn't as bad.
I'm gonna bury Echo in a hole,
In
but
the ashes.
in all the dust
Bury Echo
from
in
the
the
mummies.
ashes.
Okay.
Yeah, and all
Remind
the
me of
ashes
that
from the
at the beginning of next session, assuming you guys are even still here.
Well, Riz is doing that before he walks off. He's gonna leave
You
Echo
mean
by
we're still
himself,
here?
but
We're gonna
covered,
die?
so they
I'm
don't
saying
look like
if you
they're
leave the crypt by tonight.
Mm.
So anyway, you enter the room. Oh, excuse me. Let's see. This is ooh. Yeah. So, this room. Large iron burial urns are positioned reverently throughout this hall, each engraved with a noble coat of arms from the city of Elturel. Polished swords, lances, and shields hang from racks on the walls.
That was the first chamber we went into.
Yes, it is.
We're in a different room now. We're in one.
Yes,
with
you are.
Whatever this is.
Yes.
Same
New
description.
room.
Okay.
Same description. Hydrate. What's up, Strong? How you doing?
Hey guys, what if I shoot that urn?
Can you
Are you saying? Are you saying this in character?
Yeah.
He has committed arson on a whim before. I wouldn't put it past him.
I have.
I would advise against firing upon the urn, as we know that the spirits of this area are deeply tied to these vessels. It would likely agitate them and provoke another conflict, which I do not believe that we are ready for.
Okay.
Don't be a dick.
No, but seriously, if you provoke the spirits, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna take my one-way ticket right on out of here. I'm not gonna deal with this.
What if I shoot them in the urn and they die?
I'm not entirely sure if that's how it works.
The urn, and then 8 mummies pop out of it and attack you.
I don't want to deal with any more mummies.
No, thank you.
Dude, if you shoot it, I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna disappear.
You're gonna run away.
Dude, I will sell my remaining spell slots, restore a 4th level spell slot, and I will actually just outright banish myself. I will disappear from this plane and I will go back home.
You do things the hard way. I'm just running out of the tomb and waiting for Angel.
Why is my character?
I am not having a great time. I literally just almost died. I was on death's door just like
What if we do
12
this like
minutes ago.
Like Ding Dong Ditch? I shoot and we just run.
No.
It'd
Does
be
this
funny.
urn? No. Does this urn look any different from the ones in the first chamber that we were in?
No. Why is my character bugging out? That's really weird.
I don't know. Giving me some weird side eye. Okay, there we go.
Bombastic side eye.
Bombastic. He keeps breaking. I don't know what his deal is.
If it's no different from the ones before, God, I don't wanna.
Wait, if Mommy's gone out, I can just throw Molotovs at them.
Look, I know that we learned that they are weak to fire, but I don't want to fight another bunch of 8 of them. And because, and also, this is not the same kind of urn as that last one. This doesn't have like all the bones and everything on it, so I don't think it's gonna be the same response. I don't think it's gonna. I don't think it's gonna be a bunch of mummies that'll come out. If anything, I think it'll be more ghosts. And if they're pissed. Do you have anything that's effective, particularly against ghosts?
Magic bullet. Yeah.
My sword got enhanced with magic.
But what if this is just a regular urn?
Them raw salt rounds from Supernatural.
I don't know what that is.
Rock salt rounds, you said?
Yeah.
That's funny.
You've seen Supernatural Women?
Yeah, I know about it.
I've seen a few of the episodes.
I made a reference to Goofa Dust the other day, and everybody just looked at me like I was nuts.
What is a Goofa Dust?
Goofa Dust is essentially it's a substitute for a salt ring to keep ghosts and demons at bay.
Yep.
It's like a witch doctor's version of a salt ring. I don't remember what it's made from. Probably like ashes and bone dust or something. I don't know. They called it Goofa Dust. And it's just a great name.
It does.
It is a pretty good name.
Really funny name.
I'm gonna go ahead and cross this chamber. I'm not gonna fuck with the urn, and I'm gonna keep moving my dancing lights ahead of me to light my way as I go through the other passage. Very carefully keeping track of my surroundings.
Yeah.
Don't want to get into another unnecessary battle.
Yep. Is anybody else proceeding with Logica?
Yep.
Lados?
I am.
Nadia will proceed as well with.
Sentry, you gonna continue contemplating shit in the urn?
Contemplating. I'm going.
Oh, I didn't realize I put you up there. My bad. Okay, so you get into this room, and it fits the description again as the other rooms that you had already been in.
Going down and to the right.
All right.
I'll go ahead and lead with my bright lights, so then we can see where we're going.
Sounds good. Give me 1 second.
So I think.
Have I committed arson multiple? I can't remember.
Sentry, I forget. Do you have dark vision?
Yeah.
Now he does.
Drugs.
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 Robot drugs. Got it.
Robot drugs. Did robot drugs. Now I can see in the dark.
Like permanently?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Okay. I am the
unlabeled.
I am the only one who cannot see in the darkness.
Yep.
Oh well, it's fine. It's whatever.
It's fine.
I can make my own light. Whatever. Fuck you.
Alright, what's the mod on this thing?
Fuck your darkness. I'll just make everything bright, so then your dark vision doesn't mean shit.
Yo.
It is a floor.
For now.
I'm mad about it.
That was just a big hole in the ground.
Nope. There is a room there, but I have not revealed it to you because I now have the ability to hide stuff. I didn't realize I had this the whole time. Now I know.
Yay!
Let's see. 18.
What, like some kind of big old board that you can put on top of the world?
kinda.
Slowly slide it off and reveal rooms.
Yeah.
A la Matt Mercer style.
Well, yeah. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's built in. Sweet. Okay. Cool. That makes my life easy. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and I know my. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna switch to the main live so that it's blacked out so you guys can't see it on stream. Okay. I'm gonna double check the map. Okay. That should be good. Let's go back here. All right. So, you see similarly adorned caskets like you had seen earlier on. These caskets are closed with a healthy red rose on each of their lids, and there are 6 caskets.
Just gonna go and make my way on past these caskets. Not gonna fuck with them.
Okie dokie.
Yep, same.
All right, you make it into this room. This similar description to the several you've seen before. We're talking funerary urns, monuments, things to that effect.
The thing on the wall, is that, does that look particularly unique in any way? The shield and swords?
No, it's just more adornments that were put in here for flair. It's the same description though.
Okay. If there's nothing exceptionally unique about any of these urns, I'm gonna go ahead and proceed down through the pot.
Okay, give me a minute. Let's do. Let's go ahead. Let's see who's going through here. We got Sentry, who's off the map. Lados. Ooh.
Still on the map.
Nadia's chilling here. We got Logica.
While
there we go.
While I'm doing this, I'm also going to eat up 2 of my first level spell slots to regain sorcery points, and I'm gonna buy back 1 4th level spell slot.
Okay. Let's see. Logica and Lados. As you are passing through the passageway, which had the 6 caskets with healthy red roses on them, there seemed to be an odd spacing in one of the walls separating the caskets. It was a different size than you had seen so far, and you've been through these rooms 3 times now.
Go back and look at the space, and
yeah,
I guess slap it in the tits.
So as you go back to the casket room with the odd spaced wall, upon further inspection, there seems to be a recess.
I guess I'll. Okay, the recess. Is it big enough for a hand?
Roll a perception check.
That's a 19.
Yeah. So you don't see that it's big enough for a hand, but as you go to kind of feel around the wall, you're pushing up against it a little bit. There is some give.
Give?
Some give. The wall starts to give way to the weight that you apply.
Me and my great and terrible sorcerer strength of 11 is gonna go ahead and give this wall a great big old mighty hoo-yah! And I'm gonna push.
All right. As you push through, you need to do a thing again. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. We're back. So as you push through,
Fuck that. I don't even know what all that stuff is on the floor. What is that?
The room appears to be covered in a roughly ankle-deep mist. There's otherwise nothing really noteworthy that you can see at the moment.
Ankle-deep mist.
Yep, it kind of starts to spill out into the corridor a little bit, but otherwise, you don't really disturb it at all.
What? Lado's gonna look at Logic like, what the hell?
I am not entirely certain what this particular chamber may be. However, it is possible that this may have some clue that may further our current goal.
Yeah, maybe, but the thing is, we don't know what could be. What would happen if we step into that?
I'm gonna walk into it. I'm gonna walk into it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be like, I'm just gonna stand outside where, like, I'm not gonna be fully in there, but I'm gonna like say, just be careful to Logica.
So as you walk into the room, as you disturb the ankle-deep mist, Logica, it parts to reveal a ritual circle daubed in blood on the floor. Hundreds of slivers of parchment are arranged within it, each tiny strip bearing a name written neatly in blood.
This circle, is this recognizable to anything that I have ever seen or witnessed before, or anything I'm familiar with my past life databanks, anything drawing a parallel?
Not really. It looks to be a ritual of some kind, but you can't really piece together what it's supposed to do.
As this is happening, Lados is kind of like stepping forward and seeing what's going on, and he's like, and he's gonna look and see, and he's gonna say, that looks like some kind of summoning circle or something. That looks like it's no good, and it looks like it's in. Is that blood?
You are correct. That is in fact blood. It is likely that this is some sort of abyssal or infernal ritual. As to its purpose.
Lemon. Can I roll an insight check to see if that is indeed was written is in infernal language?
I mean, if you can read infernal, I'm assuming you can.
I'm a
'cause you're
tiefling. I can read, yeah.
The writing on these, though scribbled in blood. Sentry, what are you doing?
Nothing.
I just saw your character wiggle underneath the map for a half a second.
No.
It's alive.
I caught a glimpse of you wiggling for a half a second, man. If you guys wouldn't mind, I would actually need to take 5 here. I will tell you right now, these are written in common and they are names. I will give you more once I'm back. I have been stricken with the plague. I'll be back in 5.
Sounds good.
Stricken with the plague.
right, I lied. We're gonna keep going for a minute. I have to wait anyway. So, yeah, you read the names on the papers. You find that they are written in common, or at least appear to be. They are mostly names.
And the circle?
The papers have names written on them. The circle. I mean, there's no writing on the circle. It's just a circle daubed in blood.
But you said it looks like some kind of ritual.
Right.
So is it some kind of like spell circle or something with any runes or markings? Or is it literally just like a blood circle?
It is. I mean, it's a ritual circle, so there are runes. There's no wording, but there are runes on it. It does seem to be a type of spell circle. What its purpose is, you can't really infer that, but you can tell that it was for a type of spell. Yes.
And I'm not familiar with the kind of... I don't know what this spell it might be connected to is. Do I not... Can I brain it out, maybe? I don't know. Test. Experiment.
Just roll me an Arcana check.
I'll take that. A 19.
That's pretty good. Yeah, you can deduce that this is some type of very complex binding.
Oh.
It's a binding circle.
Oh. I'm gonna give it a nice bit of clearance.
Okay.
I don't want to step on it or in it or muss anything up because I don't want to get accidentally bound. I'm gonna go ahead and turn to Lados and I'm gonna say,
from what I'm able to deduce, I believe that circle implies a binding ritual of some sort.
Lados, go ahead and roll me an Arcana.
Yep. Eight.
No, it's not. Sentry,
it's just,
get out of here.
It's a pizza order. It's a pizza.
I see you waddling over there. I know you're trying to do that.
Dude, even I saw that.
No. And he waddled away. Waddle, waddle.
Waddle.
All right, so
Yes,
yeah. But Logica, you do kind of infer, not only is it a complex binding ritual circle, it appears that it is inert or has already been utilized, so to speak. It's not as if it's a trap. Just based on your Arcana check and your investigation stat passive, that's what you're inferring, is it's not really a trap rune.
Okay, so it's not. So from what I can tell, it's not going to, and then like bind me to hell forever.
Right. It looks like it served another purpose.
Okay, I guess I'll just so I'll go back in and I'll start picking up all the papers.
Okay.
I'll pick up all the names, all the papers.
All right. Let's see. There are hundreds of these slivers. You can pick up, several dozen. You're going to be here a while picking them up, but, several minutes pass. You've gathered, a couple hundred of them. They're small slivers of paper, so you can fit a few hundred in your pockets easily enough. But yeah, you look around, you start gathering them all. You've gathered pretty much all of them. There's still mist on the floor. You might have missed a few, but you've essentially gathered all of them in the room.
Okay. Does that clear up the appearance of the ritual circle any? Getting the debris out of here?
Yeah, I mean, you can, like I said, based on your deduction earlier, it's the same result. It doesn't change your inference on what it is. The ritual circle does not appear to be any different than what you had deduced earlier.
Okay. I will go ahead and make my way on out. Making my way. And I will.
Faces passing them home back. All right, where you going?
I will return to the party proper and relay what I have found.
Making my way downtown, walking fast. I'm a seagull. Go fuck yourself. Do 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 do.
I love that version way more.
Are you going? You're going all the way back to Riss, or are you going back to Nadia?
Nadia, because Nadia is the only other one
Yeah.
of our little group. Riss is.
Where'd you go?
To my understanding.
Trying to find Sentry's dumbass.
I'm in the doorway.
Yeah. He's in the. He's down the. He's taking that
thing down
little hall.
Oh, he's already forward down to your
I'm
left.
right here.
Okay. You went back to where you started. I wasn't expecting that. Also, did you just put your guy back?
No.
Like a second ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
It wasn't.
Yeah, you did. He wasn't there when I started looking around. All right. Anywho.
But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and relay ritual room, binding spell circle, lots of names on paper. Observe, I have many names on paper.
I can agree with her on this because I seen the same thing. Pretty much.
I figured I'd just reveal the next room seeing as Sentry already moved up of his own accord.
I'm into the wall. I'm no longer into the wall.
I'm in your walls. All right. So this other room that you've revealed, Sentry, appears to be similarly adorned with urns and funerary rites like the other rooms.
Really, reveal the one bad place in this whole entire damn crypt.
As far as you know.
And there's swords on the wall.
And all the rooms have had weapons on the walls. Weapons, shields, and stuff. I guess after reporting our findings and remarking on, I guess, theorizing.
The names that we have discovered may in fact have something to do with those inferred here. I will keep an eye out for any more distinctive writings and or recordings of names, records, as that may be somewhat relevant in our pursuit.
And I will then go down where I saw Sentry disappear off to, and make my way into that room, following after. Moving my dancing lights with me.
Alrighty.
Mind you, I've been keeping my dancing lights kind of moving in like a 10-foot radius around me at all times, just keeping the area as brightly lit as possible, because I'm just like, no, fuck this place.
Understood.
As I'm just looking around going, fuck this.
Yo. Okay, proceeding on to the next room.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the passage at the top.
Alright.
Oh, wait, is that an urn at the bottom? That's not another passage, that's just an urn. Okay.
On the bottom one, yeah.
The wall's not there.
Okay.
Bear with me.
Wait a minute, that's suspicious. Should we destroy the urn, move it, reveal a hidden passage?
Destroy it. Destroy it
No.
now.
Destroy
I'm
us
kidding.
all.
Destroy us all. I know what you're referencing. God damn it.
It peaked really bad. Could barely hear it, but I heard it, and it was pretty darn good.
Isn't it from Billy and Mandy?
Yes, it's Billy.
Destroy us all.
Wait, okay. This room, does it have anything special? Anything cool? Anything
this
super
one
unique?
similarly adorned. However, you spot a similar recess as you kind of wander the room. You see an additional recess in the wall.
I'll walk up and I'll drop kick it.
Drop kick it.
Oh, we attacking walls? I love doing that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run up and I'm gonna flying spinning star kick that wall right in the fucking tits. And yeah.
Yeah, let's go. All right.
Yay, hitting walls.
Why are we
kicking that wall? And oh boy.
As you approach, you push open the recess in the wall. You spot a similar fog, and similar slivers of paper, and another ritual circle.
What does this ritual circle look like the other one?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Oh, here we go again.
Circle.
This circle is virtually identical to the previous one. I deduce that its purpose was similar. It is a binding circle of some sort.
I would have to agree with you on that one, Logica, because it's about the same as the one we found earlier.
Looking around the floor, more pieces of paper with names.
More pieces of paper with names.
I'm gonna pick those bitches up.
Okay. You spend a few minutes picking up all the names. Your pack is filled with little slivers of paper with names
That's
written in
okay.
blood.
I don't have a whole lot in my inventory. I have a backpack without a whole lot of other shit in it because I don't need that much.
Fair enough.
Advantages to being a warforged. I'm pretty self-sufficient. So yeah, after gathering up as many of the names as I can, I'm gonna go ahead and progress back through the other chamber passage.
Yep.
To the north.
So as you guys, as a group, kind of make your way north, you run into a familiar-looking urn. You kind of hold your breath. Your heart stops a little bit. And you think for a moment, realizing this is back into the room you had looked through earlier. This is not a new one.
Well, this is interesting. We just made a complete circle.
And Riss is still chilling with Echo.
Perhaps another review of the locations that we have already gone.
Maybe. I didn't see anywhere else.
There was one obvious path, just out of character here. There's one obvious path when you guys had first come in. That was last session. You know it's there. It was just one of those things where you had kind of proceeded down this way and kept going and going and going until you hit a dead end, which is now.
Well, the other path was the one Riss started going down, and then he stopped and started taking off his armor because it was stuffy.
Actually, no. There was the main two paths. Yes, you guys had gone down one. Riss and I think Echo went down one, or no, Sentry went down the other. But I'm referring to the one when you had gone down this side that you guys are currently on. There was another passage that Sentry is currently in.
That's right, the diagonal fucking path.
That one.
The one I almost the one I almost went down. Okay, yeah. Gonna go ahead and go ahead and march my way. Yeah, go ahead and march my way back over to there. Because of course I would remember that because I have the keen mind feat.
Yes.
So of course I would remember that.
Yes, remembering.
Do they walk past me at all doing this?
Yeah, like totally ignoring you. Just walk right past.
From the other direction, they walk past me.
Well, so from where you are right now, it's the same direction.
Oh, same direction.
Because you're in that little cubby with Echo. So you might have seen them like turn right. If you were paying attention at all, you would have seen them turn right. And then after a while, probably about maybe 10, 15 minutes, they eventually make their way back around and run into you again from the left side.
Ah, fancy seeing you guys here.
Yeah, as Leos is walking by Riss, he sounds like, "Bye, Riss, bye, Riss."
Wait for me. I'm coming.
Actually, Logica does stop for a brief moment, and she fills Riz in on what they've found so far, showing Riz the bits of paper with the names and describing the ceiling circles and shit.
Yeah.
Of course, it's the last room that we go to that has all the big glowy shit.
Yep.
Yep, and Riss is going with them.
So when you enter this room, you see that 4 memorial steles stand in this hall, each engraved with hundreds of names. Memorial steles, you would think of the Vietnam War Memorial in Washington, D.C. So,
I've been there.
Yep, it's the the big marble walls with all the names written in them. It's the same idea. So a memorial still stands in this, or 4 memorial stills stand in this hall, each engraved with hundreds of names. A legend etched at the top of each reads in common, "Here lie the fallen. May their souls echo here until the end of time." Adorning the wall across from the steles is a carved relief showing a solemn blindfolded angel on the back of a mammoth with feathered wings. The mammoth is reared up on its hind legs, and the angel holds her sword high. All around them are the broken bodies of fallen knights and devils. I would like for the party... Riss, are you going with them?
Yep.
Okay. I would like for the party as a whole to roll me an insight check.
An insight check.
Okay, I think I suck at that. Let me check.
I suck at that. I have a plus 0 inside.
18.
I'm pretty sure where you leave at?
8.
Let's see. Lados, Logica, and let's see, Riss, did you roll?
Not yet. Oh, actually, no. Insight. I'm really good at that.
Just waiting on you.
My mouse is acting up. So, second. I got one. There we are.
Am I the only one who failed that?
Nope. So,
and I would like to use 10 points of the modifier.
Sure. Let's see. Alright, so for those of you that pass, your characters, let's see, for those of you that pass, that includes Riss with a 20, Logic with an 18, Lados with a 20. You three deduce that the angel, the knights, this is a crypt of the Hell Riders, that's probably Zariel. And the mammoth right next to Zariel looks like it could be related to
Lulu?
Lulu. It looks oddly similar, maybe like a parent or just an elderly version of Lulu's species.
Except I don't know who Lulu is.
You've seen Lulu. It's one of those background characters I haven't messed with in a while, just because we honestly haven't had a full party in a really long time. You guys, it's been 5, maybe 6 people at best. We haven't had all 7 party members here for a while. And because of all the developments that have been going on for your party, it became very cumbersome for me to also be role-playing Lulu, so I kind of put her on the back burner, but she's there. I actually left her with Slobber Chops and Steve back in the Demon Grinder because you have so many pets and followers.
Well, it's Slobber Chops, Steve, Angel, Lulu, and
Angel
Colonel
is
Sanders.
back there. Yeah. Colonel Sanders.
They're all in the ethereal plane.
Oh, they.
Yep.
I believe you had because we were talking about that. What was it? Jalal was unconscious at the time. Lados was unconscious.
Oh yeah, so many people were unconscious that Angel was just there to help them. That's right.
Because they have to be willing to go to the ethereal plane. Plus, I believe
and unconscious people can't be willing.
I believe it was only a certain amount of people that Angel could take at a time, wasn't it?
It is 1 rider and up to 3 others.
Okay, yeah. So a certain amount, which would, obviously there were too many. But
Somebody would have been left.
I mean, obviously that doesn't stop Angel from, booping back and forth and leaving them there. But that's a different story entirely. But yeah, so, the relief on the wall looks like Zariel. It looks like a depiction of the battles that they had fought prior to Zariel's fall. And like I said, the mammoth resembles a, maybe like a older version of Lulu, a parent or elderly figure from her race. Other than that, the memorials in the room, let's see, Logica, Lados, roll me investigation.
Father, drink water, you dehydrated.
Full investigation. Oh, fun.
Okay, drink water.
14.
14? What'd you get, Lados?
15.
Okay, scraping by, but you guys pulled it off. You determined, based off of the Arcana check you had made earlier, as well as a bit of investigating, you pull out some of the slivers of paper. You start looking amongst the murals, and you actually match up a couple of the names. You start recognizing them from the slips. Takes a little bit of time, about 10 minutes of investigating, but you start piecing together that these slips and the reliefs, the murals, are connected. And the purpose was a binding spell. And you were told already by the wraiths, the ghosts
Spirits
that had visited you from the spirits from earlier, that the other knights within the Hell Riders were bound, much like Olanthius, to Zariel's bidding. And their request was to give them rest.
Okay, so these monument things, are they glowing, or are they producing any kind of obvious magic, or is there any trace of obvious chicanery going on here?
I mean, you don't have Eldritch sight, so you wouldn't be able to see magic unless it was, maybe producing a magical effect, but they are not doing that.
Okay. Well, hence why I said obvious.
Right.
You know, glowing, releasing weird spectral anomalies, that kind of crap.
Right,
But if they're not doing that,
Quick question. If I want to make sure I heard this right. You said at the top of each of these slabs, it's written something about the soldiers' souls echoing there for all of eternity.
Here lie the fallen. May their souls echo here until the end of time.
I have an idea. It's probably a bad idea, but it's an idea.
Okay.
It's your idea to destroy these monuments.
More or less. Not so much destroy as I do believe that the fallen soldiers should be remembered for their heroics in battle. I say we just scratch off the bit that says may their souls echo here for, you know, the end bit.
But Nadia push over the things.
The monuments?
Yeah.
The monuments are rather large. So they're more like pillars.
Yeah.
But they don't seem to be like load bearing. Again, they're more monuments than anything, but they are very large. Like they actually take up, you know, a 10 by 10 space. And I mean, they're solid stone.
okay, and the figure riding the mammoth and everything, that's a relief in the wall?
On the opposite side, so behind you.
Okay. Is there anything else in the room other than the relief and the pillars?
No.
Oh, that relief?
That relief.
Okay, and what's the deal with the thing in the far back corner? The thing that looked like a statue?
That's just Sentry.
That's just Sentry.
Oh, okay. I thought that was a fucking thing for this room. Never mind. Okay.
No, that's just Sentry doing Sentry things.
No, I'm a statue. I'm a statue. Know about it.
I would like to try and scratch off the end bit. Like, still leave it saying, here lie the fallen, but the rest of it, I want to scratch that off.
Okay. So, and each one of these monuments has that same statement. Let's see, which one do you go to?
The first one. Whichever one's closest.
Okay, so as you go to the first one, you go to take a dagger or something to carve through the stone to etch out the wording.
I have claws.
Claws, however you want to go about it. Claws probably wouldn't do much to stone, though. Let's be real. Limestone, sure, but we're not talking limestone. This is more like
marble.
Yeah, not marble. It's not that nice, but of similar durability.
Diorite.
Sure, that one works.
Diorite would be a perfect stand-in for marble.
There we go.
And it etches really nice.
Yeah, it's netherrack. All right, so let's see, the front left one, so it'd be my right, but front left one, you go up to that one. You go to carve out the wording. As you take a position and brace upon the pillar, it very quickly warbles, and I will need you to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Let me check something.
Hi, Chadwick. How you been doing tonight?
a sweetheart.
Yeah. We love Chad.
That's 13.
13?
Yeah.
Okay. Bear with me a moment.
It goes straight through your head. You're dead. I don't know what it is, but
I gotta read for a second. Okay. So where's it at? Get over to the right page. There we go. You take 33 necrotic damage as it warbles and blasts you back away from the pillar. And you are knocked prone. So you see a flash of greenish, black-hued energy from the base of the pillar just ripple up and burst out from the point of contact. You doing good, Chadwick? I'm glad.
Well, that was wonderful.
I advise a less confrontational approach to destroying these monuments. I don't believe they will let us just outright wreck them.
So I'm gonna drink that potion I have, Lemon.
Okay. Hydrate. Speaking of which, hydrate.
As that was going on, Lados is like looking at he's like pulls out his sketchbook and opens up the book to redraw the drawing of the figure and the mammoth that's on the wall. And he puts as soon as he's finished with it, he puts it back, and then he can save that for later for when he can show Lulu.
Okay.
And ask her if that reminds her of anything.
Okay.
So that's what Lados is doing for that.
And then I'm gonna try and swing the battle axe at one of the stones and try and crack it.
Okay.
Lados is going to say, you sure you want to do that? Look what just happened to you the first time.
So that's a 17 to hit it.
Okay. Same one?
No. Next one.
Next one over. Got it. You swing your axe at the monument. It's another hydrate. I need more water. I will be right back.
Get yourself hydrated, bitch. Sip, sip, motherfucker. Automod is being mean.
Automod is being? What did it say? Oh.
Automods win the battle to destroy.
I typed it for posterity, but yeah.
No, it's
your evil forces.
Water time. All right. Pity the fool who doesn't hydrate. All right. So you swing at the monument. You connect with the monument. Roll me a dexterity saving throw.
And I would like to use 6 points of the modifier pool.
Okay.
30,
6 points.
20.
6 points of the modifier pool it is. All right, it's a dirty 20. Let's see. You take...
What did you just shoot?
The wall.
Let's see. You'll take 8 necrotic damage. As it lashes out, but given that you are a little bit further away, not directly touching it, it did not fully connect with you. It grazed you. As it warbles and ripples and bursts out from the point of contact.
Sentry shot the wall.
Which wall?
I presume the engraving with Lulu's ancestor and
No.
and
This
Xena Warrior
corner.
Princess.
Corner I'm sitting in.
What a bastard. Why'd you shoot the wall? The wall is now offended.
The wall will remember this.
Lightning.
That's just an etching. That's not a actual statue of Zariel and the mammoth with wings.
Correct.
No, it's like a relief. It's like a relief mural.
It's similar to the one that you had seen in terms of design in the urn room with the mummies.
Alright, well, I'm searching this room because I can't find any. I go. Fuck these things.
Okay, roll me an investigation check. What are the rest of you doing?
I will investigate as well.
That
Because I'm
me.
Yep, same.
I'm kind of shit out of ideas.
While we're at it, Logica, Lados, roll me another Arcana.
13. Dirty 20 for my Arcana.
Ooh, both of you.
Yeah,
Nice.
oh.
You both deduce, given the nature of the binding, these names being written on stone and paper, they are tied in one way or another. But the main way to break a binding is to remove the source. Now, if you are unable to interact with these main sources, the alternative is the other source that you see or have possession of.
Burn the papers. Burn it all.
Yeah.
Henry, you're up.
I will
was gonna say,
empty my.
Lados, you don't know this. You can shut your trap.
Sentry, arson.
Is Sentry and
Arson?
Lados did not
Where?
determine this. This was Logica and
Arson.
Lados.
I heard arson. Where?
I will produce the every one of the names that I've gathered so far, and I will basically put them all into a pile without saying a word. I'll take a few steps back, and then I will say to everyone,
As we are not able to properly destroy or affect these pillars, we must instead destroy these, which are also somehow tied to the binding ritual.
Is that paper?
These are the papers with all of the names present on all of these pillars.
Hey, Sentry.
Burn
it all.
Burn? Fire? Where?
Risha's gonna point at the pile of papers.
Firebolt.
That one he misses. Smacks wrist in the face.
that'd be fucking hilarious. That'd be absolutely hilarious.
That is a hell of a plus for a nat one.
Yeah, no, you good, you good. So yeah, you 16 to hit. Firebolt hits. 2 by firebolt hit. Whatever. You watch the papers burst into flame, quickly reduced to ash, and as the pile burns out, you see the pillars warble and the necrotic energy emanating from them disperses outward in a ring. As it does, it dissipates in the air. And this happens one after another, starting with the third, the first, the second, and then the fourth, as the necrotic energy seems to dissipate from the pillars.
Well,
Wait,
that seemed
you
to
said
work.
first, second, and fourth.
Your inference on this one is just based off of the order in which the names were burned from the pile. They were all jumbled
you said
together.
First, second, and fourth. You there was no third.
I did.
No,
I
he
led with the
started
third.
with third.
I didn't hear
the
that.
Third, first, second, and fourth was the
Okay,
order.
I didn't hear that.
It's all good.
I was like, wait a second, we're missing some papers now. Come on.
But yes, the energy dissipates. And
I sure as hell
while
hope we didn't miss any.
while you were kind of doing, this pondering, and you were looking around the room as well, Sentry, chill out. The fire is no longer needed, Sentry. The papers are burned. You don't need to keep rolling for firebolt.
Sentry loves his fire. He's not gonna stop shooting until even the ashes are gone.
So,
can Nadia really please try and destroy one of those pillars with her, with the lance?
Sure. You can certainly try.
I wouldn't use a lance for that. You could break it.
So what do I roll for that? Just a strength check?
Just roll to hit it.
I'll roll to see if I hit it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, it's not even just like hit. It's see if you make good contact.
Oh, I got a 3.
Oh no! Roll it again.
Roll it again? Yay!
The first time you're you're using a pointy weapon, and you hit it and it kind of sheared off. You're like, oops, hold on, I gotta get a better square angle here. Okay, so you do it twice, you whiff twice, third time you're like, okay, got this.
Lemon. I would like to throw my shield in front of that.
Okay.
So Nadia can roll that at disadvantage because no, we don't destroy monuments to fallen soldiers.
But it's trapping. So I have to roll at disadvantage now?
Yep. Roll it again.
Okay.
I like how he waits until you get a successful one to intervene.
Yeah, of course it does.
Okay, so yeah, that one whiffs. So yeah,
it's 8 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3. It's like a 16 smiley face.
Yeah, I didn't see the mod on that one. I didn't realize it was that high. I thought it was only 5 from earlier. No, you'll still hit. So you kind of, he puts a shield in the way and you adjust the angle. You connect with the monument and you drive was it a lance?
Yeah, she uses the lance for this.
The Hellfire Lance?
Yeah.
So you drive the lance in there and it lodges itself in nice and good. You cross, so to speak, off one of the names on there as a couple actually. It's small writing, large lance, narrow tipped, but you lodged it in there pretty good and it cracks the surface. And you hear distant wailing and moaning. And you, after a few moments, see a couple of the spirits from before enter the room.
Do they appear angry?
do that. Let's do that number. And let's do that number. So anyway, you see them sort of like materialize from the walls. And of the three, you do recognize one of them, again, from the interaction from earlier. And the one that you hear, or the one that you interacted with earlier is the first to speak. You can't really make out any of the noises the others are making, but you understand this one as it simply just says, "Thank you." And it dissipates. As he recedes.
Oh boy. Okay. Oh man. Do I have a cantrip that does? No, I don't have a.
Well, seeing as they seem to appreciate it, I'm gonna punch it.
Yay, breaking pillar time.
I'll find one of the pillars and I'll cast chromatic orb. And I'm gonna do acid damage. I'm gonna melt the names off.
And I would like to channel divinity.
Okay.
For a, I believe it's called guided strike.
Okay.
Yep, guided strike. So it's a 27.
Oh, it was so close. Damn it. I was almost a 17.
That's what you wanted for acid?
Yeah, it's a 12 to hit.
Okay. No, I was just going back through the numbers because I was trying to make sense of some of the things, because Nadia's rolls earlier were custom and I was just trying to make sure of consistency here. No, that'll hit. Yeah. All of those will hit. So Sentry, you've been rolling nonstop for like an hour. I'm not going to take any of those rolls unless you state what you're doing. Riss, let's see, he's just been shooting a wall.
That was a total of 27, by the way, Lemon.
A 27 to hit?
Well,
Okay.
I can't shoot walls.
You can shoot the wall. I'm just making sure that you're not, I mean, let's put it this way. Your rolls are interspersing with real rolls and they're actually causing a little bit of confusion.
Okay.
So preferably don't. But yeah, the chromatic orb hits, does 23 acid damage.
I just want to point out that's one off from maximum damage for a first level chromatic orb.
That's pretty good.
So that's,
Oh yeah. So I just do a flat 6 damage to it.
Okay. So you crack the surface, you know, with your fist. You put a little bit of divine energy behind it, and you're able to knock off 6 more names.
I'm using my second attack. I'm swinging again.
Logica, you take off a very sizable chunk from one of them. Again, there are hundreds of names on this, so
Yeah,
we're talking probably close to 1,000.
So that's a 16 to punch it again.
I'm just gonna aim at one of the pillars that these guys aren't already wailing on.
Yep. Let's see. So you're gonna punch it, hit with a 16.
That's another 6 flat damage.
6 flat damage. Again, you cross off 6 more names. And as you're doing so, you see the spirits one by one entering the room and fading from view with nods, gasps, bows, any number of different interactions, all conveying gratitude.
Heck, I'm gonna switch from just punching. I'm gonna 2-hand my battle axe.
Okay. Nadia, were you continuing as well?
Yeah, Nadia's just gonna continue thrusting along.
Oh my goodness!
Good God! It's too bad you're not a champion.
I know, right? But I'll take that 16 damage.
Miyu is a champion.
Me, who is a champion. Roll that 19. Let's see. Let's go.
Me, who gets the max damage on that
19.
That's fine.
26 with a second level chromatic orb. Gonna go for acid damage again.
You all hit. 16, you cross off several more names. You're starting to really chunk away at the monument. Chromatic orb. You melt off one of the faces entirely, as it seems to have had a compound effect where the integrity of the entire mural is now compromised and that entire facing has fallen.
Cool. I'm gonna go at it. I'm just gonna go at it again. More acid. More
So the
acid
chromatic
all
orb.
day.
The chromatic orb is the one that did enough damage.
And I'm melting stuff. It's working, but it's only because I'm also rolling freakishly high.
You guys got to roll your damages as well. You rolled for several hits, but no damage.
I rolled my damage.
Oh, Nadia has not rolled damage. Those are both hits.
Oh, I didn't roll damage. Oh, okay. Hang on a minute.
Yeah, I will wait till you roll out your
14.
damage to. There we go.
I just rolled like 3 14s.
That's really good for a Hellfire Lance.
Yeah.
It is.
So, let's see. It's the first one. Where's this? Because you rolled twice.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah. Hang on. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go with my second attack on that one too.
Another 28.
Come on.
That's another 17 damage. Wow. Did you roll max damage, Nadia?
Yeah. Again.
Wow. Okay. So Nadia, you're getting really solid hits, but given the nature of the type of weapon you're using, defacing the mural is much more difficult as you're poking holes rather than cutting swaths. However, the structure itself, you're getting to the center of it, and there's a, what is it called? Have you ever heard of a quiet explosive?
Yes.
Where construction uses this a lot, where there's constant gunfire as I just continue to shoot the corner I'm standing in. Of course. It's very noisy in here. You kind of just leaned into it as well with your own attacks as Night Leader is just shooting in a corner. Has been for a while.
I'm gonna walk over and point sentry at one of the pillars. Just let me shoot one of the pillars.
Okay. So yeah, Sentry, you continue shooting. Riss just kind of points you towards the pillar instead. So as Nadia, again, you're not causing as much surface destruction as the others. However, you get to the center, and it's very much like a, how would I say, the quiet explosive, where in real life construction workers use this all the time in like domestic areas and like apartment areas where they don't want to cause big explosions to tear down buildings or whatever. They will simply inject into crevices a type of expanding concrete that then weakens the integrity of the structure. It's like a type of resin, and it breaks it apart from the inside. It's slow, but it results in a similar effect to an explosive, but rather than being exterior, it's interior. So what you're doing is you are forcing by mass with the Hellfire Lance, penetrating very deep into the pillar, forcing that mass outward and weakening the integrity. As you can see, other parts of it are also giving way as a result of your attacks. The acid from Logica, again, has weakened the integrity on her pillar, and that one is crumbling as we speak. Riss, your consistent attacks on the face have rendered it very illegible.
I wanted to clarify something. Yes. When I was swinging the axe, it wasn't like swinging at the names and stuff, trying to cut through the names. No, I'm chopping this thing like it's a tree.
Okay. So, yep, you're chiseling away at it over the course of time, and over the next few minutes, through all of your repeated attacks and bombardments, you eventually bring low all 4 of the pillars and reduce them to rubble. any of the facings that still have names intact as you continue your barrage. Those facings becoming destroyed after being removed from the pillar also are releasing the bound spirits. And as you're doing this, as you are destroying them in bulk all at once, the wailing, the sighing, the crying, all manner of otherworldly noises assail you from all directions, and it sounds as if a cacophony in your head. It begins to overwhelm, but you keep at it, and after you get down to the last few names on each pillar, the cacophony of noise recedes, and it becomes quiet. And there are no more names to strike from the pillars, as you've, to your best perception, removed the bindings of all of the Hell Riders bound to Zerial.
I'm then gonna walk up to the image of Zerial, and I'm gonna drive my axe right into the depiction of Zerial.
All right, you do just that.
I'm gonna give the room another once over, just kind of carefully investigate. I'm also gonna check out the corner that the sentry was trying to blow apart, just to kind of assess what the fuck is up, Kyle. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of like investigate the room, see if there's anything more, because what's this fuck is supposed to be here.
Lanthius.
Yeah, Alanthius is supposed to be here, and have not really encountered him yet. So I'm gonna peek around, investigate, see if there are any more crannies or nooks in the wall for me to see if there's another wall I need to drop kick.
Yep.
Because I've already had to kick in 2 walls.
Right.
I could be 3 for 3.
So the order of operations, you guys had already rolled your investigation checks earlier. I had not actually had the opportunity to go into that because all of the other events going down. That was the next order of operations, and I had to also scroll up an obscene amount because Sentry has no chill. So I eventually found your investigation rolls. Lados, upon investigating the room earlier, you are, it's fun. I like this because Sentry, who is chilling up here, shooting this wall on this side, okay? He's blowing holes in it. As you're investigating, trying to figure out if there's anything more to this room, you walk past him to the wall behind him and see a familiar recess.
Huh. I'm gonna turn around and say, hey, Logic, I found another recess over here.
Without
It might
missing
look
a
like-
beat, Logica is already sprinting, and she is doing a jumping launch, twisting kick in midair to kick in this
while
to
she's
kick
doing
in
that-
this wall.
While she's doing that, Leos is gonna jump out of the way in the nick of time to move.
Nice. So as you, let me go into build mode.
Man, I missed by 2 tiles. I turned right.
Yep. You're just looking the wrong direction. Also, you never rolled an investigation.
Yeah, Sentry was just looking in one direction.
All right. So yeah, Logica, you
I got it.
you do your fancy schmancy aerial kick, blast open the false door or the false wall, and in this room go ahead and get this for you. We're nearing the end of session. I know we're going a little long tonight, but I wanted to wrap this up because you are at the end of the crypt. This room is hidden behind a secret door. So the secret door. A stack of 8 a stack of 8 leather-bound journals rest atop a large writing table in this cramped chamber.
Okay. I guess I'll nab up those journals. And what's the suspicious-looking tome right there in the main desk space?
Just flavor.
Okay. I'll take all the journals and just kind of put them into my bag, and I'll just be like, okay.
I would like to be able to read these volumes. However, it will take me some time to go through them. So perhaps we should find more amenable surroundings for light reading.
And Logica is just going to start walking back toward the entrance to go and read the books outside.
Okay. Let's see. Quick deduction. Your party has not encountered Olanthius.
Yeah, I'm noticing that.
Who's going into that room that Logica went into?
You're gonna go into that room, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. You spot a desk of wood with dust. Yeah, it's mahogany. You see a wooden desk with dust covering it, and there are rectangular shaped gaps in the dust.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure none of those rectangular shapes are Olanthius, so I'm gonna search the room.
Roll me an investigation.
Yeah, Leos is gonna do the same thing. Investigate.
Roll your investigation.
That's a 14.
Okay.
16.
All right. Between the two of you, you put your heads together, a little bit of combined nogginin, and you deduce that. Let's see. Maze. I'm sorry. Hold on one second. Maze, Sandwalker, welcome in. Hello, Lemon Lord. How goes the session? We're just about to the end of it here. The party made it through a harrowing combat. Had a couple of close calls, but otherwise doing just fine. They've explored the entirety of the crypt, solved the puzzle, freed some ghost slaves, and now they're looking for the dude who holds the key to the answers they're looking for. But you, let's see, Lados and Riss, you put your noggins together, and poring over the room, you deduce that Olanthius is not in this room.
Yeah, he's clearly not here at all. But depends. But the thing is, where could he be at? We pretty much covered everywhere we could think of.
Riss is just gonna yell, Olanthius! Face me!
Face me?
That's one way to try to see if he's anywhere, I guess. Leos is gonna say.
I freed your fuckboy posse! Come out, bitch! I'ma fuck you up! Get you down on your knees! Get your bib and knee pads, bitch! Anyway. Yeah, I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna read his teenage girl journal and read about the time that you know, that Alana was all mean to him and didn't go to the dance, and you know.
So I'll have to watch the VOD later, getting ready for my own D&D game tonight in IRL. Ooh, nice. Hope it goes well for you, Maze.
Oh.
Are you popping a squat near the entrance?
Yeah, just not inside. I'm just gonna kind of sit outside, get some of that, I guess, I don't know, hellish daylight to read by. And I'm just going to engage my mechanical mind, and I'm going to like speed read and scan through all of the journals as best I can.
Do you have a feat? Do you have a feat that would enhance that, so to speak, like the speed at which you read, or is that just for flavor that you were doing that?
Mostly for flavor. I have observant and I have keen mind. Those are the two things that I have. Combine them, I'm at least able to remember perfectly every single page as I read it.
Okay, that's good. So yeah, you'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and just do this number. Yeah. So you know, there's a couple of steps right here. You're gonna pop squat right here, I imagine.
Yeah, just out on the steps.
Okay. So you pop a squat and you start reading. Again, the you know, the frozen in time nights outside are as you left them when you had arrived.
Okay. That's okay. That's fine. It's just as well. I wouldn't want them marching around anyway.
Yep. What are the rest of you doing? And there are 8 journals.
I am searching every square inch of this crypt for Alanthius.
Okay, so Riss is gonna go on a crypt dive. And just logical inference, you guys, you know, for those of you who saw Lados among them, there's 8 journals.
Which you saw, you would have seen Logica walking out with as she exited.
Yeah, there are 8 of them, so it's going to take some time to go over them.
Father, drink water, you dehydrated.
She also informed everyone as she was walking by that she was going to be reading these journals outside.
Yep. But yeah, Lados is still in the room where the journals were, just kind of like seeing if he can find like maybe a trapdoor, maybe, or something.
Okay.
Maybe a hidden passage.
Through the investigation, you didn't see anything.
Okay. So then I'm going to be walking back out from
Okay.
that room and stuff.
Sometimes
And back
a
to the group.
room, it's just a room.
All right, we heading back out?
Yep.
All right, let me just do this. Let go.
Oh, sorry.
It's easier for me to... Sentry's out front. Where did you go, Lados?
I don't know. You had me for a second, and then I was gone.
Bruh.
Let's see. I'm looking.
Oh wait, hold on. I know where you went. Here.
Yep.
You got your dude?
Seems like he disappeared on my screen, but
Yep. There's a reason for that. Because you keep putting him back to the spot I took him out of.
I'm not even touching him.
You clearly did. I didn't touch him.
Oh, that's weird. I seen him for a second. I touch him, and then he just vanished. Like I had him, and then I thought I had him at least. There we go.
Stop putting him back in the spot. You damn child.
And gone again. Disappeared.
All right, you know what? He's gone now. Lados just went into oblivion.
No.
All right, no. All right, so you guys, it's gonna take some time to go over the journals. For those of you not pouring through the journals, you know what? I don't even care. It's just everybody. Why?
Because I can.
That's a really good reason, and I don't like it. Hydrate. It'll take you about an hour to pour over the tomes. In that time, everybody gets a short rest.
Yay!
You can apply it as normal. In that time, you learn many things. First and foremost, you learn, and you may want to take some notes here because I will not relay these.
Okay.
Olanthius never recovered from Zerial's capitulation to Asmodeus. He also did not approve of her subsequent transformation into a devil. He blames himself for not seeing warning signs of Zerial's fall from grace early on. You might want to just do shorthand of these. Let's see. On her single-minded determination to slay demons at all costs caused her fall.
Oh.
Olanthius took his life rather than face damnation, but he was transformed into an undead monster by Zerial to serve her forevermore. Olanthius describes Haruman, whom you have already faced earlier on. Olanthius describes Haruman, his one-time comrade in arms, as a heartless man bereft of compassion, now a devil bent on punishing anyone who stands in Zerial's way. Essentially, they would be rivals.
Describes who as a roadblock?
Haruman. This is a figure that the party, this is actually where you got the Hellfire Lance from.
Oh, gotcha.
This is somebody that the party encountered prior to you coming into the campaign. Actually, Nadia wasn't here for that either. But yes, you actually hold Haruman's lance, Nadia.
Who? Haruman's Lance? Oh.
That is actually the name of it, is Haruman's lance.
Oh.
I gotta do another hydrate. So again, Olanthius was broken up by Zerial, switching over to being a devil. She was hell-bent, literally, on killing all demons, so she became a devil to do it. Olanthius killed himself rather than be damned alongside of her, which didn't work out because she just resurrected him as an undead anyway. Now he's a monster. He resents her for it. And Haruman had become Zariel's enforcer, who is in direct opposition to Olanthius in this case. Though they are on the same side by force in Olanthius's case, they did not see eye to eye. Olanthius also mourns the deaths of his fallen warriors and feels powerless to help them. Olanthius speaks well of General Yale. That is Y-A-E-L. So he speaks well of General Yale, whom he clearly respects and secretly adores. In one journal, Olanthius hints that he knows where Yale hid the Sword of Zerial, but fails to note the location. Hopefully we got all that.
Yeah.
So again, 5 major bullet points here. Alanthius, super sad boy over Zerial, switching to being a devil because she's hell-bent on killing demons. He also killed himself rather than be damned alongside of her, which Swag-YOLO, she didn't care, resurrected him anyway. He hates Haruman. He's sad because all of his warriors died and he felt powerless to help them. And he's also a big fan of General Yale. He adores General Yale, and General Yale hid the Sword of Zerial somewhere that he does not speak of.
Yeah.
Okay. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and end the session here, just so that we can get you guys out of here. I know several of you gotta go to bed. Looking at you over there, Nadia.
5 a.m. Let's go.
Hashtag late night D&D. Let's go.
Let's
go.
Let's go.
I actively asked to always be off on Tuesdays for this.
Oh, that's fantastic. Your dedication is heartwarming, and I also am concerned for your well-being.
I mean, I guess anyway. This is literally the one time I guess like I go to bed at like 5 a.m.
I feel it. I feel it.
I'm gonna hop off myself. Start my new job tomorrow.
Yeah,
Hey,
good luck
yo,
on that.
nice.
Nice.
Yup. It's gonna be fun.
So,
Catch you guys on the flip side.
all right, you have a great rest of your night, Riss. So I'm gonna go ahead and prep a raid out. We're gonna go over to a fellow VTuber who's been frequently coming in and hanging out. We're gonna show him some love. If you got a subscription to the channel, which Snow, Silsey, both of you now do, thanks to Sofu, make sure to thank her if you haven't
Yes.
already.
Thank you, Sofu.
It's funny, she wasn't here tonight. Normally she is. Maybe
Yeah,
you just
alright, I
like
did
ping,
that,
ping her
like-
in the server. She'll get that. But yeah, we're gonna do a raid out. If you have a subscription, you can copy the whole message, minus the little bit in the beginning that tells you what to do. If you don't have the subscription, just copy the little bit in the middle that says Lemon Raid, Lemon Ice Charge. Otherwise, we're going to be going and raiding out over to our buddy Tallywagon, so make sure to show him some love. And we're heading on out. Appreciate you guys being here tonight. Love you, and we'll see you on Wednesday.
Bye bye.